Get ready for combat. Internet, you are tuned in to the Combat Jack Show. www.pncradio.fm.
Yeah.
Don't let me bleed you bitches out. What up, team? What's going on?
What the fuck?
Fuck the editor. It's the motherfucking predator.
Cheers. Dallas Penn back in the building.
Everybody all upset, man. I wish Just Blaze was here early on time so we could talk about all that bullshit that happened last week while he trying to gut chicks and the whole nine.
Please. You don't even know. Just Blaze and Dream Hampton got a sex tape out there.
Come on, stop.
Shit.
They just talking. They just front on Twitter.
Have you seen it? Is that what it is? It's a lover's spat?
It's on xnx.com.
xnxx.com.
That's
what
right.
up, Dallas Penn?
Yes, indeed. Combat. What's going on, brother?
Welcome back from vacation, man.
First of all, I was visiting my mother.
How's your mom doing, man?
She's doing fine. Like, you have a mother.
Yes, I do.
When you visit your mother and you take all your whole team and your beautiful wife, are y'all going on vacation?
No.
Right. You're visiting your mother. Okay, vacation is when I can't be reached by you bitches. When none of you motherfuckers can say a word to me.
Like when you get no service.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How often does your mom come to New York, man?
She don't come to New York at all.
At all?
She might be coming up later on this year for a baby shower. But
Can we get on the show?
Oh, yeah.
Seriously.
No, real talk. I mean,
Real talk. I was thinking about
she'll call
that.
in. She'll do, yeah.
No, I'm talking about in the studio.
I mean, you know what? Maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see how long she's up here for.
But how's she feeling, man? Everything's good?
She's doing fantastic. She's in Atlanta.
Hey,
know,
Matt, the camera boys are here, man.
tired.
Yeah, these guys are like Urban Latino also.
Yo, stop, man.
All right, I'm sorry about
Come on, man. Stop.
But definitely, visiting mom is not vacation.
Right.
I will be on vacation, though, end of September, early October.
Okay.
Hopefully, this A3C joint pops off.
It's popping off.
Where's
man.
A King at?
A King is on his way, man.
I need to see a plane ticket confirmation for me to know it's
Did you
really
send
real.
him your details?
Of course.
He sent us an email requesting all the deets.
It's
but he asked me for my social security.
Hey! This guy is. You see how you've created a monster with this guy?
Now you're saying
This guy won't even let us have a conversation anymore, Dallas.
Well, first of all, have you paid attention?
Because I mean, listen, you know what? He wants attention.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
I mean,
He reminds me of my nephew who I was with Atlanta with. Like, I'm trying to talk to my mom, and my nephew's jumping in, like, with his viewpoints. I'm like, little nigga, shut up.
Shut the fuck up, right? Now, and it's not that we don't appreciate Premium Pete chiming in, but right now he's so fucking Brody, and you fucking Twitter heads, you fucking internets keep encouraging that
I think they encourage him. I think Premium Pete would be comfortable just, checking the door, making sure shit is right around here.
Doing the concierge shit, right?
Right, but the internet have definitely put the battery in his back now where Premium is like ready. Premium is ready to take over.
Did you hear last week's show?
I thought there was going to be a coup in here.
Did you hear that shit last week?
I thought Premium was gonna knife you. Bop!
This motherfucker would not stop.
Was gonna knife you like
He
bop!
would not stop,
and
Dallas.
then just take over this bitch.
I don't know, man.
Because I feel like here's how I feel how it would happen. Premium would jump up, pop, chop you. Ben, he'd let it ride.
Ben would let it ride?
Matt's not fucking with it.
Matt's not fucking with it.
Not fucking with it.
And you notice when I was asking them for their feedback, they were like, both of you guys, man.
What?
You guys were not giving me...
Because you were being annoying. You were old head. Listen, I'm over here talking to you.
You're the only one outraged by Pete here.
Yeah, exactly.
No one
You're the
else
only
is
one.
really that upset by
Yo,
it.
people, you know what's so shameful?
Are you sitting here starting a mutiny?
No, the internet. The internet. The people who listen to this show.
One,
the people
two,
who
three
listen to this show.
right
I want
here.
more shine. Yo, first of all, thanks for all the love on Twitter and all the people listening to this show.
Yes.
That Combat
Fuck everybody
wouldn't
on Twitter.
acknowledge. Wouldn't
No
acknowledge.
retweets.
Yo, he wouldn't acknowledge these people writing how much they love the show. We had no guests. Whatever the fuck it was. I don't care if I was talking about selling dollar bars, Kit Kat bars, Snickers bars. Doesn't matter. Combat wouldn't acknowledge that shit. Motherfuckers listened with no guests. And you still were salty that I was worried.
Well, you know who else listened?
Who?
Crisp T-shirts.
Really?
They listened to the show.
Fuck Chris T-shirts.
And I don't say that, man.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
And I sent them a tweet, and they sent me a specific shirt for you, man.
Really?
I hope the graphic on that shirt says
Thirsty?
Obey your thirst.
Now, check it out. Check out the T-shirt that they sent.
Oh, they sent it wrapped up.
They sent it with the
wrapped
quickness.
up, and if
It was
you look,
overnight.
the image on the shirt is of a fuck boy. That's the crisp
Wait,
fuck boy.
Internet. I'm opening up this. Looks like it looks like it comes in this bag that like a pound of pot or maybe Easy Pass.
No,
may
they
come
have
in.
nice packaging, but that's their
Pause.
that's their fuck boy, and he's delivering a fucky burger.
Yo, I would never wear this ever. Like, yo,
I got you a T-shirt, and that's what you gotta say.
yo,
Shout out to Pam.
Damn,
You ain't never gonna win with premium.
Yo, this shit looks like for real. This shit looks like Chucky as a skeleton with a burger on his fucking
It's
head.
the fuck boy shirt.
That's the big boy fuck boy.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's a fuck boy shirt, Pete.
This shit look like the future In-N-Out
Can't
logo.
you just say thank you to Chris for sending you
Chris,
some...
thank you for sending me this whack ass T-shirt.
Yo, Chris, can I get that sticker?
You can have it.
Yeah, you're not taking that? After they went through the whole
Internet's
fucking...
at Premium Pete. I'm giving this T-shirt away tomorrow. Okay, if you wear size extra
Fuckyberg.
large.
If you wear a size Fuckyberg.
But I appreciate it. But actually, what you did was you said something on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then they asked me to DM them, and I was like, yeah, okay.
And you didn't
tomorrow.
DM them.
And
you're being disrespectful.
no,
to them
no.
right
But
now.
I'm gonna send them a tweet, and I'm gonna let them know I appreciate it.
But why
I'm
don't
not
you
really.
like that shirt, dude?
I'm not really fucking with that.
Why not?
I don't wear guys with burgers, like
It's a
hamburgers in their hand.
fuckboy shirt. And last week you were all fuckboy status.
Okay.
So they sent their fuckboy shirt.
Okay. You know what?
I don't understand what the problem is.
I don't like the shit. I don't wear what you
But you
wear.
was
You
a
would wear that
fuckboy
shit.
last
You would
week.
wear anything. Yo, that shit has a burger. It's a hamburger. There's no lettuce
It's
on
a
that burger.
Fuckyberg, dude. Internet, check out the Twitter and check out the image of the fuckboy shirt that they sent, premium. Guys, I want to thank each and every one of you, man, because it's this week marks.
Hold on for a second, comment. Before you pop that off, I thought next week marked the
second anniversary of the Combat Jack Show.
Well, I mean,
We officially started on August 25th.
Okay.
Officially started on
August 25th, 2010?
2010.
Okay.
Today's the 22nd. We air tomorrow on the 23rd.
Right.
Within that week. By the time next week comes around, we'll be past that.
Well, that's the point. We'll be into our third year.
We'll be into our third year, but I'm celebrating the birthday. I mean, doesn't it make sense? You three fucky birthdays.
This is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. And it's really amazing because this whole thing started with Dallas Penn. As much as he tries to run away from it, Dallas started this whole thing. Dallas gave me a call and was like, hey, there's these guys, www.pncradio.fm.
Hold on, Fucky
You
Bird.
didn't sound like
And,
that.
and
Hold
they
on,
offered
Fucky
me
Bird.
a radio show. It was
Hold
supposed to be
on.
the Dallas Penn show,
Hold on, Fucky Berg.
right?
All right.
Wasn't it not supposed to be the Dallas Penn show?
First of all, maybe that happened in 08 or 09 or some shit.
This was 08.
But I know we were lucky enough to have a nice bring your own blogger barbecue.
That was before that, wasn't it? That was before the Bring Your Own
The
Barbecue.
Combat Jack show started 2 years ago when you and Fucky Bird Jenkins wore chancletas to Long Beach.
Well, let me get to that, though. Let me get to that point.
Yeah, and in your chancletas.
No. Let me get to that point.
And your cargo pants with the tie strings on the bottom.
About 3 years ago, I got cargo pants with the tie string on the bottom right now.
Struggle cargos.
But anyway, 3 years ago, you were like, yo, they offered me my own show. Would you come by and be I was supposed to be a co-host.
Right.
And then we sat down with all these
I don't even remember that shit.
We sat down with these PNC people, and I tried to negotiate a piece of the company.
Okay.
And they were like, nah. I was like, can I get a check? They were
No,
like,
sir.
nah. And they wanted us to do a morning show.
Right.
Every day.
Right.
And it didn't make no types of sense to do this shit for free.
Right. It wasn't
5 days a week.
Especially in the morning.
Especially in the morning. For 4 hours. Like we was on Hot 97 or Power 105 or whatever.
But we were so amped for that though.
Because I was like, yeah, radio and shit.
We were amped for that. We were gonna stage funerals for terrestrial radio.
Funerals. We had all these marketing plans set up, but we walked away from it. Mm-hmm. We walked away from PNC, went ahead and threw the momentous, historic first annual BYO-BBBQ.
Bring your own blogger. Bring your own
And it was
blogger.
eventful, and it put us on the map on so many different other ways. And then that was it. Mm-hmm. Now, 2 summers ago, I was hanging out with Alex Norman.
And you had chancletas on.
No, I didn't have chancletas on. I had some Air Maxes on.
Hell
at
no,
the
you don't.
beach.
I never seen you with him.
You had on
Blowing
a
in the
V-neck
wind?
T-shirt?
No, I didn't have a V-neck T-shirt on. I had
South Pole.
I had a low shirt on.
He had a South Pole T-shirt.
And I had on
2 years ago,
beret.
you were wearing Bondulu low.
You had a
it was-
beret.
It was probably my only official low.
Okay.
And
Beret?
the wives were talking and the whole nine. And I had been drinking some rum on the beach. And I was like, you know what? It had been a year later. I still wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
I was still broke. I stopped. I hated blogging. And I was like, fuck it. Maybe this shit is going to bring me back. And I decided to do the show.
Yeah.
So we had a handshake. I called Dallas, and you said you were in. And that was the birth of the Combat Jack show.
Yes.
But initially, this whole thing started out because it was supposed to be the Dallas Penn show.
Make sure you give A King credit, because when he listens tomorrow and doesn't hear anything about you just putting this together, he will fucking
Well,
flip.
A King was the one that reached out to Dallas Penn. And Dallas, you put A King up on me. Pause.
yeah, definitely pause.
Pause.
A King up on you.
And so, when we started this thing 2 years ago, Dallas, what did you think was going to happen? You thought? I mean, seriously.
I thought that we'd go through a few months of getting acclimated with one another, getting a routine
Pause.
down, getting a rhythm down.
That's acclimated.
There's no
Pause deputy decline.
Acclimated with one
You're
another.
reaching. You're
yeah,
reaching.
acclimated,
You're reaching.
Okay.
acclimated. I didn't say intimate.
Okay.
Thirsty.
All right. I'll take that.
Okay, thank you. And
Pause
and
decline.
And I figured that with the people that we were friendly with, someone would say, "Hey, listen, give these guys a larger platform. Give these guys a bigger megaphone, a bigger microphone.
Give these guys a check.
yeah, sure.
Pay your talent fees.
Sure, give these guys a check
Right.
so that they can do what they do
Right.
to the maximum."
And I'm sure the last thing you expected was that we were going to be in the hole with www.pncradio.fm
Right.
for unpaid dues.
Right. But
I'm still
hold on for
getting
a second.
phone
Hold on
calls
for a
on
second.
that.
Right.
That didn't happen. PNC didn't invoice us until
Like the third
several
month,
months into the show.
third or fourth.
Oh, look,
you know
periodic
what though?
encounters.
If I remember
Deeper than
though,
that.
PNC started to invoice us early, but I thought it was just some mass email that had nothing to do
I'm
with us.
talking about
because I didn't know we had to pay dues.
You don't invoice nobody on no mass email. I'm talking about PNC didn't say to us.
Yo, A King, when you hear this, please don't be mad
Yeah,
at us.
Oh,
man.
it's too late for that.
Please.
but let me give a public service announcement. I still ain't got that talent money for them.
A word up.
Yeah.
I'm still in the
I'm
hole
struggling.
with the most.
I'm struggling.
We're all struggling, man.
Yeah.
That last meeting was great, though.
So just know that whenever somebody comes and says, "Hey, listen, we want to mess with y'all. We want to put y'all on a larger platform," PNC is going to be like,
Yeah, let me get that
and,
right
and
quick.
you understand that PNC is charging us for these podcasts right now.
They're charging us for
Yes.
these out of studio
Anytime
sessions.
you ever use their name, anytime you ever say www.pncradio.fm.
Now,
Pay
okay,
your
so,
dues.
so we got momentum, and
your
I remember
talent
like September 10 was when we had our first guest, with Sean Price, Matthew Ragazzino, and Clark Kent.
Yes.
But it was really focusing on the new talent that was Matthew Ragazzino, and I think that's what set the momentum for us to start inviting guests, because it just added a whole different dynamic to the show.
But I thought we were gonna hold on for a second. We let's not forget, let's not skip an important part of the process, which was the one and only episode of Nah Right Radio.
Well, Not Right Radio was an experimental show that we did back in 2009, right? It was the year before, and it was featuring you, SK, the legendary SK of Nah Right.
Of Nah Right.
Marvelous Mo, and myself.
Yes.
And we called it Nah Right Radio. We all got drunk before we got on the air, and that was a sloppy ass show.
I had a good time.
We all had a good time.
Okay.
But I just remember being on the air drunken blind, not knowing what the fuck I was talking about.
I mean,
'Cause
that
we
was
were so amped.
That was the first time we had ever sat down and said, "All right, we're going to do a radio show. We're going to get together and talk our talk, play some music." I mean, that was the
Have you
first
ever
time.
listened to that episode since, man?
I don't even listen to these episodes.
So
Which way did he go?
So wait a minute now. So now we come back to PNC.
Right.
You and Alex wearing chancletas, shake your hand, make a deal.
I didn't have chancletas.
I know you had on a V-neck T-shirt. I know you
I
had
had on.
Both their
I know
hairlines
you
pushed
had
back.
I had a big horse low
some
on.
skinny jean shorts. I know you had on some
I
Fucky
don't
Bird
own.
Beach
I
shit.
came out. Thighs can't fit into no skinny jean shorts, B.
Internets. I know Combat had on some
South Pole
real-
tank top.
Yeah, South Pole. Yeah, South Pole
South Pole.
turtleneck on.
So anyway, so we get the show rolling, Now, I don't remember which one of these guys you brought in first, man. Was
It was me.
Matt
I
Raz
came
or
in
was
first.
it Premium Pete? How the fuck did Premium Pete become a part of this
I
show?
love how Premium Pete came in because Premium Pete totally came
He
in.
was extra humble, right?
Totally came in.
Remember, he was so humble?
concierge style. Totally came
Remember,
in.
he
Like,
was
hey,
so
listen,
humble. He's like, hey, man,
listen,
glad to meet you.
I'm hanging out. I'm keeping this shit tight out
Yes.
here. I'm keeping everybody.
He was happy to be outside of the booth.
Premium Pete was happy
To be in the building.
to be part of the production.
Nah, I don't know about the building.
and
Hey,
organizing
hey.
and organizing and just like Premium Pete was really
Eager.
well. He moved up hard body. Like we just talked about a rapper moving from being a weed carrier to a premier artist. Premium came in on some weed carrier shit and then moved up to star billing.
How did he get on the mic? That's the thing that confounds me.
He got on the mic the first time he came.
Well, I was a guest.
But he was like, hey, how are you doing? My name is Premium Pete.
Yeah.
It was none of this abrasiveness.
Well, I mean, he built up to that.
It was none of this aggression.
He built up
It was
to that.
none of this entitlement.
He always had entitlement.
It was none of this privilege. He didn't even know he had white privilege.
Well, Torre put him on to that.
Teray put him onto that.
Blame Torre.
Blame Teray for creating the monster that is Premium Pete. Now, Premium, you remember when you first walked into the studio?
Absolutely, man.
How did that feel for you, man?
I mean, it was. I mean, Dallas brought me to the studio, and you know, I already have been around a lot of different people. I mean, me and Dallas come from a different, you know, culture that you have know of, and that's the sneaker culture and stuff like that. And so, I mean, I felt like it was similar to anything I have ever done, you know, and I felt like I fit right in, and I mean, it was nice. I mean, just Dallas just kind of like really likes. I see that a lot. That what he did with me is what he do is with a lot of people. Just try to really just like, you know, show what these people are doing in their perspective fields and stuff like that. And I mean,
and did you ever foresee that you would become?
I felt like first of all, I mean, I consider Dallas a brother.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Dallas many years already now, and I mean, he's a good friend of mine. So I mean, I felt just almost as comfortable as I felt with Dallas, but a lot of like, you know, you and King and then, you know, Matt Raz and came along, and then Ben Amin came along, and you know, everybody else. But I mean, did I foresee that happening? Probably not.
that
but
you would have a format and you would have your fans.
no,
egging
I always
you
had
on.
a voice. See, that's the thing.
A voice on radio. We're not talking about the legendary Sneaker Tube.
No, it's not about.
TV.
It's not only about Sneaker Tube. It's just, I mean, I always had a platform that like that I spoke about.
See,
you know?
Premium Pete is one of the few individuals that can start a conversation with anyone and relate to them and find a relatable point. You know, whether it's some shit they have on, some shit they've been through, some shit they might be thinking in their mind.
Although I remember one time I took my sons to this Random Acts concert, and Premium was really trying to make them comfortable. And after when we left,
What did he like crack them over the head?
nah, he was like, hey, he was like, I think he bought them some sodas and stuff. He was really being hospitable the way Premium Pete does. You know what I'm saying? He makes you feel comfortable. And he
And
goes out of his
your
way.
sons weren't fucking with him?
They were like, yo, that guy talks a lot, Dad.
Yo,
Like, why does he talk so much? And I was
that's what the fuck you said. Young.com.
So-
That's how you treat me.
So then who came next, man? What was it?
Ben
Matt
Amin.
Ra- no, Matt Raz.
Ben Amin. Ben Amin.
It was
Ben Amin?
Yeah.
And this,
Combat, you brought Ben Amin
no,
in.
he asked to be on the show.
Thursday.
Now hold on for a second. Now
And we thought
we have a we
I wasn't
kinda
fucking
have,
with Ben Hameen
We kind of have a relationship with Ben Amin
on
Ayo.
Twitter.
Yes, Ayo. Thank you. Pause on that. Because Ben Amin, from the time I first connected to Ben Amin via Twitter, via the internet, was this mysterious cat who would never appear. Like Ben Amin would be at Habana Outpost on Fulton. And like, yo, let's go do Habana Outpost. Oh, I just left.
Now I'm gonna give you some on the. It was the first time I built with Ben Hameen. My family took a trip to DC, and I was like, "Yo, Ben Hameen used to live in DC." So I was like, "Yo, I'm here," and DC is like, well, yeah." And it was never no plans of linking up. So I spent the whole.
But you were like, you told me that, you were like, you asked me what places were popping in DC, but you were there with your family, so you weren't like,
yeah. But I
let's
was like,
come
yo,
kick
what's
it.
up? What's up with right now? I can't do it.
Oh, true.
So he was giving
Yeah.
me the fade in DC. So I was like, all right, cool. Boom. Fast forward to the summer. Ben Hameen hits me up and is like, yo, I'm in Brooklyn. What's up? I'm like, yo, where are you? He's like, yo, I'm at the Habana Outpost. I'm like, yo, I'm up the block. He's like, I gotta go. Yo, so
Right.
So the motherfucker was never around. Like
Right.
there was like about 4
He
or
was
5.
never available.
And the only people that I've seen move like that
Feds.
are feds and pederasts. Motherfuckers that have shit that they
Why
gotta
gotta be
hide.
pederast?
Because y'all not y'all, but those motherfuckers are trying to
Right.
cover shit up and they don't want people to get to know them. So it wasn't until you came to the studio. Was it the first time we met you? Was when you came to the studio?
Yes. Yes.
Officially.
Yes.
Was it?
I had never met.
I know I never met Dallas.
Yeah, I had
but
never met you. I had
felt
never met you,
like
Ben.
no.
Don't wrap me up in that Fed shit, B.
You know that time, with that deal.
Don't wrap him up in that Dubai shit.
And even when Ben Hameen started coming to the show, I remember both of us were kind of leery as to, well, was this guy a real deal or was he, Fed? Because, I've coming from the music industry, that's how Feds would roll in the music industry.
True
They'd
indeed.
Be part of a posse and you could never really, reach them when you needed them. So anyway, it's been like a year and a half since you've been down there?
Yeah, about a year and a half.
Well, and you've proved to be official, man. And,
Thank you, sir.
And your music has blossomed.
And the haters have shut up.
The haters have shut up. I remember the first episode that you came on and
Yes,
played.
indeed.
Pause. Motherfuckers was like, "Yo, he sucks."
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And
Shout
I
out
was
to
like,
you guys.
Yeah, they were.
What are you doing right now?
Have we confirmed that Ben is not a Fed, though? I mean,
We
I
still
haven't
haven't
confirmed that.
confirmed that. Although I got
I've
to tell you
sold
something.
everyone in this room some form of something. So
Whoa. We're still you in combat with this fucking dry snitching.
serious.
And then finally, Matt Raz.
But I'll say to Ben's credit, my younger brother said Aparano
yes, sir. Big said my homie.
hit me up and was like, "Yo, you
Yeah, that's
fucking
just crazy.
with my boy Ben."
Pause.
Pause. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, Ben.
from
I
DC.
mean,
You have boys from DC?
Nah, he's from
he's from up top.
Okay.
He's from
Yep.
up top. I mean,
Howard.
I listen, some Fed shit.
And Fed shit.
But but that's still my younger brother. Said definitely gave Ben the cosign.
The cosign.
That
Yes.
shit is crazy too. Because
Yes.
Seth is one of my. I've got like stories of said. I got pictures of him.
Seti is my younger
laid
brother,
out,
man.
drunk
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
with a fifth of Bacardi in his back
Yeah.
pocket.
And now, how did
Yeah.
Matt Raz join us? I still
He
kind of.
came on a 10-speed.
he did.
Yeah, I'm
First
dead
time I saw him,
serious.
he was on a bike.
You used to ride
came on
a
a
bike to the
10
studio,
speed.
right?
No, the first time I was at the show, I had filmed the show and took pictures a couple times.
For whom?
It was initially on Dante Ross's blog.
Okay.
And then I think I was at the show once or twice more before I was ever on mic.
And I remember the first time you were really officially on mic.
Yeah, that was a fucking train wreck.
Was when Angela Yee
Oh yeah, that
came
was
to the
classic.
studio.
Was that Matt Raz's official time on mic?
I just remember it was the
Yeah.
first time.
News segment.
And I wasn't there for that one.
And Matt was so fucking nervous. dude.
Sweat.
Well,
like a
when I
motherfucker.
came up with the news segment, I initially came up with it as a bit. I was just going to do the research for it, and someone else would do it. And Combat told me that nobody would trust a black news anchor.
Yes, that's true.
He's right.
That's
He's
true.
right. He's right.
To this day.
And he was sitting next to Angela Yee, and she was looking good and smelling
Ooh, she
good.
was smelling
and she had
good, yeah.
everybody in the
Yeah.
studio fucking
Yeah.
nervous.
Combat. I want to say something about the Combat Jack show with Matt Raz. Honestly, and this is just you could speak for yourself, but I really feel that Matt, very talented, smart kid, but shy, and I really feel that the Combat Jack show has made him face a lot of those like guys. I mean, the kid's not really fucking shy anymore. He tells people shut the fuck up.
Is that true? Is that true, man? Have we
I don't know.
Have we had any impact on your
I
life?
really feel.
I think Matt's just a smart mouth asshole in general. and
Nah.
it just takes a while for that to come out.
Let Matt respond to that.
Yeah, I'll go with Ben's analysis.
Plus, also, hold on, Matt living in Bushwick. I mean, it eventually comes out. The Bushwick is eventually coming out of dude.
And on top of that, I mean, A King is not here, but A King put this whole thing together
Yeah.
initially.
Yes.
I want to shout out Soul Crack the Kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who was this weird guy who kept emailing me about how we could be on iTunes, and then he went ahead and he lives in fucking Canada, and he set up our iTunes account. And he manned that shit. And I remember A King was hating on him, and he was trying to push us, and it was like a tug of war. But he really established our presence on iTunes.
Shout out to Cal from Rock the Dub.
Cal from day one.
Who's now part of Complex.
Is he?
Now part of the
Since-
Complex
since
machine.
when?
Since this week, since Noah
Since this
announced
week?
it this week. Yeah.
His site is on Complex?
No,
Listen,
he's
I don't know
gonna
what
work for Complex.
Some Illuminati shit.
He's
okay,
getting a
Illuminati.
He's
regular
getting a
check.
job at
Yo,
Complex.
Cal is-
And so I think
Congratulations.
in a week or two, whatever, he will start a new job.
Wow,
at
shout out to
Complex.com.
Cal.
He'll be running the porn side over there.
I want to give a shout out to Theodis Jones.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Theodis
Killing the
Jones
graphics.
also hit us. This when I was doing the Daily Math website. He kept hitting me about wanting to do graphics. Eventually, I gave him a shot. I forgot what the first graphics were.
The Combat Jack?
No, he did the Daily Math. He did some graphics for the Daily Math.
Did he do that Daily Math logo?
He did the Daily Math logo. And, I mean, he's just been invaluable
Yes.
to the team.
Yes.
Invaluable.
Simply, these. Let me tell you, these show bills really lead up to what we're doing. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of friends that I have that listen to this show really enjoy the graphics that come along with it. So, really, this guy has been a big part of the team.
And I want to include Robbie Uncut. I want to include DJ Franchise.
DJ Franchise.
Dart Adams.
Sean Price.
Jay Slayer, Sean Price. But I mean, the folks that, you know.
Boss Nod.
Boss Nod and Just Dave.
They were on the very first episode.
Yes, indeed.
They were on the very first episode.
Brian Pace.
Brian Pace. No, Brian Pace.
Fuck Brian Pace.
Hey, easy. Definitely want to give a shout out to our boy SGG Design.
Yeah.
Okay,
who does all of our internet tech work and the whole nine. He makes the site look great.
He runs that
Always
CombatJackShow.com.
What's that?
No, he runs the CombatJackShow.com.
Yes, exactly.
Make sure you go check that out.
Yes. I definitely want to thank Chris Morrow.
Absolutely.
You know, for bringing us into this new spaceship.
Dwayne Crawford.
Is that what you're going with right now, Dwayne Crawford? I don't know. Want to give a shout out to Dwayne Crawford?
We'll say Dwayne Crawford for now, but I mean, he's got other aliases. He's Evil Scientist.
Mad Scientist.
He's Mellow.
I want to give a shout out
the neck.
I want to give a shout out to NY Delight.
He's also Light Skin Apocalypse.
I want to give a shout out to NY Delight.
NY Delight.
She was part of the very first team, man. She was our ride or die bitch.
She was the
until she
jalapeno
started
pussy
riding
papa.
too hard, B.
Yeah, see, I'm glad she got off that Sneedles. Now she's looking right.
Finally, who else?
Combat?
Coke is a hell of a drug.
Just Blaze.
I mean,
man.
Just Blaze, man. Listen.
Just Blaze. That was the legitimacy right there.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I can quit now.
Yeah.
Don't
Because
quit.
the show is legitimate.
But we need
quit.
the money first, Dallas. I got to get the money. Give me
I
a
think
couple
the money's
moments.
coming, man. The money's coming soon, man. Shout out to A King who's on his way.
There is no money coming. Okay.
Yo,
There is
trust me, the money's coming. The money's
there will
coming.
there will only be beatings.
Did we shout out everybody? Because
I don't know, but you know what? If we missed you, you're appreciated. Thanks for supporting us all this time.
Forgive the head because it's definitely in the heart.
What's homegirl's name?
Yo, New
From
Jerusalem.
Atlanta.
New Jerusalem.
From Atlanta.
From Atlanta.
Oh,
Mad Fresh Daily.
Mad Fresh Daily.
Mad Fresh Daily.
Going in .radio.
Going in, yeah, exactly. Who else, man?
Breezy the Kid.
Elliot
Fucky
Wilson.
Berg Jenkins.
Elliot Wilson,
man.
Wilson and Beat Out. All of those guys that look out
Absolutely.
for us, man.
Pocket
Big
Pool
home.
Complex.
Complex looks out for us. Joe LaPool.
Always ambitious.
Always
Spiders.
ambitious.
Pocket Pool. Pocket Pool.
We can go
Young
on
Pocket
all
Pool.
night, and we are going 10 minutes over.
Mexicans.
Actually, we have to thank only for a certain amount of time, but the past interns,
The
that we
OG
had.
interns.
Jerome and
Ronaldo.
Snacks, because you know what,
Ronaldo.
they did hold
Rest
us
in peace.
down for a lot of
Snacks
episodes.
and Ronaldo.
FT Design.
FT
I mean,
Design.
FT.
Why am I saying FT,
FT
Design?
Design.
Saying FT.
FT the rapper.
Yeah, fuck that.
For our theme song.
Yep.
Man.
Who else, man? Who else?
Nickel-plated.
Nickel
Man,
plated. Who else?
shit.
Who else, man? Alex Norman.
Alex, Fucky Berg Jenkins, the Fucky Berg
The
Jenkins.
official.
Yeah, the
meetings out of it.
receding
All right.
hairline.
Fucky Berg Jenkins.
All right, guys, let's go to a break. You're tuned into the Combat Jack Show, www.pncradio.fm.
Get your talent dues up.
F your radio.
radio.
F your radio.
I'm a bleed
F your
you
radio.
down. And you were tuned into the Combat Jack Show, www.pncradio.fm.
Yeah.
F your radio.
Fucky Berg's in the house.
What's up, A King? Happy anniversary.
Happy
second
anniversary. It's
Super
your
producer A King just
anniversary.
walked into the building, let himself get acclimated. Get on the mic. You got anything to say, man, about us hitting our second birthday, man?
Yo, King, you got something to
Dose.
say?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Get on this here mic, man. Grab
Yo,
this mic.
take off your Sherlin, King.
Yo, salute to the Combat motherfucking Jack Show.
Okay.
Featuring Dallas Penn, featuring DJ Ben Amin, Matt Raz,
Yeah.
Premium Pete, Just Blaze. Who else is on the show?
Yo,
King.
A King here is
A-King.
extra curly right now, internets.
Dream, huh?
Your hair is extra blaxican right now. I see you.
No. I was just
You conditioned your hair before you came through?
This morning, yes.
You-
Yeah, I see, because your shit is extra curly
Welcome
right
back,
now.
Dallas.
Hey,
I mean,
King, I
you
never
came back
left,
on
brother.
the 2-year anniversary.
I never left, brother. I was
I think he was still in Brooklyn.
yeah, I was just watching out from afar. Like, nah, I'm not fucking with these niggas.
Again?
Salute.
So what do you
Salutes.
think about the 2 years, man?
I mean, think about day one. The day one before day one. Remember that? Because remember, we had like a little 3 week.
3-month trial period, I guess you
It
know what I'm
wasn't a
saying?
trial.
What was your
When I
what's
say
your
not-
what's your
not
first
trial.
memory, King? What's your first memory of this spaceship?
Man, so many. I remember.
Give it to us. What
I-
were
any
you?
one of
What
them.
were you wearing at the time? Were you wearing a shirling?
Here we go
snorkel?
with this shit. Nah, I don't know what I was wearing.
But did you think we would be here, man?
Yeah, I think that was this. I mean, not to.
did
I
you
don't
think
want to
we
take
would
all
be
the
here?
accolades, but I this is what I envision. You know what I'm saying? Because if you take it all the way back, seeing
Niggas working
Dallas
for free.
and what he was doing with the internet celebrities, and then I saw that needed to be converted to radio.
Visionary.
Met you,
Visionary.
and the pieces just fell perfectly. In my
Internet.
opinion.
When you see A King in the street somewhere, SOBs, whatever, we love to joke with our brother. But for real, when you see this man, salute him. He's a visionary. And when you see him, also tell A King, shut the F up.
Oh wow, I remember that.
That's what we started with this A King Shut the F Up campaign.
Yeah,
and
that-
A King would
that
get
was a
mad.
little too crazy,
A King
though.
would get mad. And I hope when you hear the intro to this show today, you don't get mad.
What's the intro?
I mean, we didn't throw anybody under the bus, but we talked about, our relationship and how far we've come.
Oh, you talking about? I mean, yeah,
And how we're still all delinquent with the dues.
it's all it's part of growth and struggle.
But anyway,
you know?
man, it's 2 years. We're going into our third year, bigger and better things. Hopefully
Yo,
this
man.
year we'll see a check.
Yeah.
That's
Yo, I
coming.
want one of them.
Hold on for a second. We saw a check already.
Which check did we see?
Oh, I didn't see it. You saw a check.
Yeah.
What check?
You saw a check.
What check?
You got a check, Combat?
You saw a check last year.
I never got a check for the Combat Jack show.
Yo, Dallas.
You know what it,
Dallas.
I think Combat might have he must have had the check written under Reggie Osei or
I
something.
know. Okay, wait, wait.
I never saw the check.
Okay, wait.
But Combat, you saw the check.
Let's get this bullshit out.
there's a
let's-
check?
Let's get this bullshit out of the way right now.
Yo.
Last year,
Just,
when the
do you
barbecue
know about this check?
benefactors.
got money?
Hold up. Matt Raz, you becoming too rambunctious, man. You be coming at me too much every week now, man. Last
serious
year,
allegation.
Last year when we threw the barbecue, Flood Watches
Yes.
came to us
Yes.
and said, here is a check for your barbecue.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
They gave you the check. You said, nah, don't put that shit in my account.
No.
You said don't put
They
that
gave
shit-
me a check. Yo, I got this check in my hand as I went to open up the envelope.
Fuck that.
Yo, Combat
No,
came,
no,
snatched
no,
it.
Yeah.
I never even seen that. I never even seen the
No,
check.
I remember specifically you told me put that check in your name. For whatever reason, Fucky Berg shit was going on with your
Internets, I do drugs to the point where I gotta let these cats sometimes tell me what happened, but I don't remember.
DP, that was the time that you told me that Combat came up to you and says, here's the money for the barbecue, and he handed you $50. Right? That's the shit that he did?
He was like, "Yo, buy
Yeah.
the Franks and don't buy no expensive Franks." Nah,
and don't spend it all in one place.
First and foremost, Dallas, don't you remember we went to Sam's Club?
we went to Costco. We went to
Franks?
Costco. We went to China. Yo, we went to Chinatown.
We went to Brooklyn, Chinatown.
We almost served up frogs.
plump when you cook them?
Yo, first and foremost, we were feeding 1,000 people with $500. $500.
We almost bought frogs in Chinatown and in Brooklyn, Chinatown.
hot dogs out?
And what's
Nah,
crazy
frog.
is with the $500, we spent that whole thing on the food.
Yes.
And we had more than enough food for everybody.
Why don't you return it and get the money back and split the rest?
Because at that point, it was like fucking 8 o'clock at night.
So
Shit was
what?
being grilled up. Motherfuckers was stealing food. I mean, am I right?
Shit was crazy. Yo, there was
was
hot
crazy.
dogs falling on the floor. People were eating them off the floor. It was crazy.
It was crazy. We had the hipsters in there. We
Yeah.
had the,
People were having a rave. That was crazy.
Yeah. Just, man, we were just talking about celebrating our second anniversary, man. We were talking about how it's invaluable that you came to the team in the whole nine. And what's your, what was your idea of what your involvement would be with this show, man?
I didn't know, man. I still don't know.
You still don't know?
I'm just here.
What
floating.
brings you here every week, man?
Can I say one of the things that Just definitely brings here is the best hair.
The best hair?
The best.
No, I think
Nah, I think
King has the best hair.
King, he look at his hairline.
I think A King shit is extra curl, but he conditioned this shit. Like, Just you don't do nothing. You don't overtreat
natural fruits and
your hair.
berries?
his shit, even though he says he doesn't, Just Hair looks like he uses a fucking do-rag.
Somebody asked me the other day too. They said, "Yo, how do you get those waves? Like you must wear do-rags and brush your hair all day." And I was like,
he just got some regular black wavy hair.
It's Norman Osborn.
Norman Osborn. Look.
Norman Osborn.
He has natural black skin hair, dude.
But honestly,
what's your heritage?
Black Mexican.
Nah, I'm half Caribbean, half American. My pops is from Barbados.
You all black.
Okay.
You all black.
He's half coconut, half banana.
Yeah.
You know, I got some Greenbergs in my background. I got some Greenbergs. I got some Blackfoots.
We all
do.
So we all do. What are we doing right now, man?
yo,
Listen, we got it. This is the Combat Jack show.
You still never told us, man.
I'm just happy to be here. It's fun. It's a cool thing to be a part of. You know, I try to go out of my way to facilitate and make it happen when I can. It's a cool environment. Good people.
I mean, listen.
It's like barbershop talk on the air.
Combat Jack, we get Fred the Godson. Just Blaze, we get Memphis Bleek.
Yes.
I mean,
that's what it is.
Do the math.
That's what it is.
You know, we've stepped up into an echelon, a level. I don't even know that word. That's an A-King word right there.
Echelon.
We
stepped into a whole echelon.
We stepped up into a whole new echelon.
All right. So what are we doing right now? Are we doing the news?
Let's get into the news.
What's going on, Matt Raz?
We are bleeding everyone.
Wait.
Yo, snuts, motherfucker. I don't care who you are in the world. Give up position one more time. I'll bleed you. Real quiet. Leave it here.
I'm not even getting.
Yo. See, you could have avoided that. You could have avoided that.
yeah, that was your fault.
You stepped into that.
Why are you threatening people on air?
I ain't threatening.
Why are you threatening to bleed out women on air?
I ain't threatening nobody.
You threatening to gut people in the whole nine, man.
I'll rip your heart out and shove it down your throat.
All these feminists writing about us, and then we got hate mail in the whole nine. What the fuck, Just?
I got death threats and everything.
You got death threats?
Yeah.
You really got death threats?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I have threats of violence.
and you didn't even miss a field goal, and you got that threat.
Yeah, it was just I can't give it that much light because I've already explained myself about it. This was one of those situations where I did nothing at all. Like, and the thing is, some people that I know just chalked it up to, oh, that's just his quirky sense of humor. I'm
and
like,
bad
no.
timing. And bad timing.
No, but it wasn't even about a quirky sense of humor or bad timing because it's just I was never involved in that situation. Mm-hmm. So that would be like A-King could have tweeted out that same thing and it wouldn't have meant no different. You know what I mean? But because he's A-King and not Just Blaze, it becomes completely different.
But see, I think also we've got to examine now what Twitter has done for our recognition of communication, where Twitter is the perfect vehicle for somebody to be like, oh shit, do you see what Just Blaze just said to so and so?
Right.
Well, I'm telling.
Without even an at reply to somebody.
It's not even just that. It's one of those things where, really, if you look at anybody's timeline, you can probably come up with some kind of conjecture as to who they may be subtweeting, even if they're just talking about a random thought that they had. But
sometimes when I'm mad, I'm really subtexting about my wife.
Right. But in many cases, you may just be quoting a movie,
right?
You know what I mean, or a lyric that just popped into your head, and we do that all the time. So that's my point. If you look at anybody's situation and who they know and who they're friends with, I feel like you can kind of make that kind of conjecture about almost anybody in regards to anything.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you have to say about the proximity of the tweets that you were tweeting about the whole Nas situation and then the Predator tweet?
But the only tweet that I ever actually addressed to that Nas situation was the tweet to Frank, which was directly to him.
Right.
And I said X, Y, and Z to him, and it wasn't even that much. I said something to him on Twitter. We finished the conversation offline on text, and that was that. Other than that, I've never addressed anything, because like I said last week, if I say something in regards to either way, if either way I address it, I'm calling somebody a liar, and that's not what I'm here to do.
Right.
So I said this on air last week. So I'm not saying anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know a lot of the inner workings of what went on with it, only because I know some of the people that were involved. But it's not my place to be like, well, this one actually said this, and this one actually did this, and this person came up with this idea.
Right. You're not gonna be a conduit for this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm not. You know what I mean? Because I know the people that were involved. So I purposely took the stance of I'm not saying anything. You know, and the one thing that I addressed to Frank wasn't even about what actually happened. It was the manner in which he was addressing certain things.
Lamborghini Mercy.
Yeah, we took it
so
offline.
Thirsty.
We took it offline, and that was that. So, and that was the day the news broke. So for me to 4 days later tweet something while I was what do you call that? I was what do you call it? I just couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep.
Insomnia.
Insomnia. I was having a bout with insomnia. One morning I watched Alien, then I watched Aliens, then I watched Alien versus Predator. So then I watched Predator. And I just had it.
Where did you watch Predator? You had Predator?
I have all those movies, yeah.
I have not seen Predator in a long time.
I got a server with about 3,000 movies on.
I want to see Predator, man. It's been like 10 years since I've seen Predator.
I want to see Aliens.
And
I've seen Aliens.
You know what you call it always
Aliens
has classic
2?
lines on Bill Duke.
Yes.
Always has classic lines in this movie, and that was one of them.
Right.
So I quoted it.
You innocuously quoted it.
Yeah, like, and the thing is
not knowing you about to set the world on fire.
It was, and I woke up
setting the world ablaze.
The next day, to all these tweets and these texts and these phone calls. I'm like, what is everybody talking about? And had it not hit me when I had just woken up, I probably would have made it a little bit lighter of the situation.
Right.
But I'm not a morning person, even though it wasn't the morning. I'm not a morning person.
Right.
So I wake up 2:55 that afternoon, and I just see all this, for lack of a better word, fuckery in my phone, and I lost my cool for 2 minutes. Like,
now, you were angry at the whole stupidity of it.
Yeah, it was just so stupid.
Right.
Like, and I couldn't figure out who made this connection. Then I realized it was some other dude who made his conjecture and put her on to it.
Ooh, I'm telling.
Yeah, and then, I had my words with her about it, and that was that. It was what it was,
And then there was blog posts and the whole
and
nine.
anybody who knows me knows, A, I'm not an advocate of violence. B,
you never cuffed nobody?
No, not really.
Strangle?
No,
choke the shit out of.
The one thing I don't do on Twitter is discuss music business.
Right.
People always ask me, why don't you talk about what records you got coming out? Or why don't you talk about the behind the scenes? Because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here on Twitter as a regular person.
As an outlet.
Yeah, and it's just an outlet for me.
Twitter's supposed to be fun and social. Social media.
Social networking, I'm here to be social. I'm not here to advertise and sell things. Every once in a while I'll talk about a party I'm doing, and that's about it. So, and I like 80s movies. It's real simple.
So what's the last thing you want to say to the people out there that are still holding up these signs?
Well, I think
they're trying to neuter you.
The last one was the girl in D.C. Who I know a couple of us had gone back and forth with. But by the time it was all said and done today, she was basically like, well, you're right, I don't follow you, so I have to give you the benefit of the doubt, blah, blah,
Is she taking down that blog post?
No, she's not going to.
Right.
She made two things very clear. She wasn't taking down the blog post, and she wasn't going to start following me. And I was just like, I didn't ask you
And
to.
she got a lot of hits.
Man, she got a lot of hits. Let her do it. Let her live.
That whole thing is bullshit, man.
Yeah.
And if y'all write some shit about that, like that about me, I'll
He's gonna
fucking
bleed
bleed you to death, you
I'm gonna bleed you.
bitches.
Real quiet.
You fucking
leave you here.
bitches. What's up with the news, Matt Raz?
Yo, first up, we got 3 women are being
I was really mad, though. I was mad. I was mad.
Yeah.
I appreciate the show of solidarity, too.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. We work too hard and in our own individual lives and individual lanes, and collectively, don't do that, yo.
See, but comment, one thing I'm happy about is that Just didn't go to New Hampshire in witness protection like you did after all his problems.
When Papooses people were after
Yeah,
me?
you went to fucking hang out with some white people with fucking all gray and yellow hair. They were cooking
Eating pumpernickel bagels.
Yeah, eating pumpernickel bagels.
First and foremost, my son is in the booth. I went to New Hampshire to pick him up from camp.
Hold on, I need to confirm
white
this.
People and
He was probably one of the only blacks
and
in
then
the
you
camp.
stayed conveniently.
Then
for
we
a little
stayed
while
in New
extra.
Hampshire because we planned that for months.
Because you're on.
I got to confirm this with Young.com. Now,
Young.com,
do you
get
know
on
who
it.
these white people are that you were in New Hampshire with?
No.
You see what I mean?
Not really.
You see?
I don't really.
You never seen them.
I've seen them around. I haven't talked to them.
Okay.
They're all government agents.
But you've seen your parents talk to them.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah.
About what?
Were there any
Dance
cop cars
class.
there?
Dance. My sister's dance class.
Okay.
No changes of address and
No.
last name.
Well,
rename?
when we were in New Hampshire, did it seem like I was hiding out, or did it seem like we were vacationing?
Feel like we were vacationing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Now, Pete, is it so?
it's a good cover.
Is it so unlikely that I can at least take a Dallas takes a vacation every other fucking week?
Yeah, but he's going to see his mom's.
Going to see my mother's
I
not a
went to
vacation.
get out of New York City, B.
Yeah, but it just so happened to be after Papooses people were looking to gut you.
I didn't know. It happened. It happened when I was away that people were trying to
Cut
gut
you.
me. It wasn't until I got back to New York
Real
City
quiet.
that I saw there were 53 pages of comments on World
Thousands of comments.
of comments. I didn't go to New Hampshire to escape Papooses people.
I'm just worried about you.
Don't be worried about me.
I mean, I seen this white person you took a picture of on Instagram. She looked like
Easy. Don't easy.
Okay.
all right?
Okay. She looked like
I took a fucking vacation, and actually, it was a very enlightening situation. This is one of the very few times.
Like when I take a vacation, I'll be around black people. I'm going to St.
This
Martin.
is one of the few times that I stayed.
When you take a vacation, you be around white folks?
No, this is the first time I stayed at white people's houses, and it was just eye opening.
You always say that. But on your next door neighbor's white. The people behind you are
my
white.
next door neighbors are not white.
And you got pictures wearing turtlenecks?
Yeah.
All right, you know what? You motherfuckers are so off base right now. What's going on with the news, Matt Raz?
First up, we got 3 women are being charged with mob action and aggravated battery after allegedly throwing water on a Red Lobster waitress and striking her with their hands and a menu.
Okay, let's take a guess. Black or white, Dallas?
Black, and I'll tell you why.
Right.
The waitress was obviously not bringing enough Cheddar Bay biscuits to the table.
White or black?
Black women love Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Just Blaze, white or black? Black. I say black too.
Okay.
Were they black?
They were all black. This was in St.
Yes.
Louis.
Okay.
And the women were reportedly upset over the waitress filled their water glasses too often.
That's what they're supposed to do.
Here's what's really fucked up about this, though. How quick were they guzzling the water that they got upset about the quick refills? They still had their menus. They hadn't even ordered food, and they were already upset about this refill.
Isn't that a sign of good service?
There's a such thing as overdoing it.
Of pouring you water?
Sometimes it gets annoying.
But you want to know something?
I wouldn't attack somebody over it, but there's times where I'm like, yo, slow down.
Maybe they were
If
trying to earn
I ever have a restaurant, I am not going to allow service to black women. Black women be the first people to return your food. Talk about there's a hair in it. Bitch, that's your hair. All right. Black women be the first people to ask you to wrap up their meal. Why? They ate too much Cheddar Bay biscuits and drunk too much goddamn water. All right? So, listen, internets, when I open up my Red Lobster, do not bring your mom, your cousin. Do not bring any black women there. I will not serve them.
Y'all are making me happy that I've never been to Red Lobster.
We're going to take you to Red Lobster.
I'm not going to Red Lobster.
Cheddar biscuits and applesauce?
I've never had it.
They have a lot of
You
fights
never
there,
had
too.
the cheddar biscuits
I am
and
not going to
applesauce?
Red Lobster.
We're going to get you to Red Lobster.
I don't need to go.
We're going to get your blackness back.
What's next in the news, man?
Next up, we got the Stafford Township, New Jersey mayoral candidate is being held on $50,000 bail, Thomas J. Litwin, after he was being charged with distributing marijuana to an undercover officer.
White or black, Dallas?
White, but $50,000 bail? How much marijuana was he selling?
All we know is over 50 grams.
Over 50, okay.
Premium, white or black?
Black.
No. Over 50 grams?
What?
That's white.
Yeah, it could be white.
Premium, you weren't listening to the story.
No,
I'm trying to figure out what he's asking me.
I was trying
We're trying to see if the people in the news are white or black.
Oh, if they were, it was definitely white. I know you're talking about the undercover officer.
Yeah,
Okay,
white.
so what happened?
So I mean, he now I think he's got the bail posted up, but yeah, he's being charged. They haven't said if he's going to drop out of the race.
And
or
he
not
was
yet.
running for mayor.
Right.
I would vote for him.
He was an independent. I mean, it's pretty
would vote for
expensive
him.
to run a campaign, right? Maybe it was for campaign finance reasons.
Is he on that legalize it?
He was on an independent ticket, so I mean, he
But is he
definitely
on
could have
some
been.
He could be on some green shit. Yeah,
some
he-
green
I mean,
shit?
his politics are known. He's run for mayor of South Jersey. You know who
I mean, but
cares
what are you
about
doing in
this
South Jersey but get high, B?
Steal lawnmowers.
Ride dirt bikes.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him. What else is in the news?
We got a 43-year-old Tennessee man is charged with misdemeanor assault and disorderly conduct after he attacked a McDonald's worker. He claims the McDonald's employee refused to put fudge on top of his sundae. Ayo.
Pause.
I don't know if that was. What do you think about that one? Is that white or black?
Refusing to put fudge on
Black
a sundae.
people don't like
That's black.
chocolate.
That's
Black
black.
people don't like chocolate.
Nah,
though.
you're not talking about for all the black people then.
Black
Yeah.
people don't like chocolate.
I
like
feel like this is a black guy though.
that. You think it's a black?
I think
guy?
it's a black guy, but newsflash, McDonald's has the pause, but dipped ice cream cones now.
Yes.
What do you think, Just
Yes, they
black
do.
or white?
Check that out.
I'm going to say neither.
Hispanic?
Probably Chinese. Chinese.
I think I would say this person is white.
This is a black man and a white
Yes!
assistant manager at McDonald's.
Wait. The manager was white.
The manager was white.
The assault, the victim was white.
Right.
The assault.
perpetrator,
Okay, so I was
black.
wrong.
Right, and allegedly the guy was actually just trying to come up on a 10-cent discount on the
Then he
sundae.
was definitely
No,
black.
I didn't hear the rest of the story. What's
You
next?
should have told us that part.
Director Tony Scott jumped off.
White. He's white. He was white.
He was. Now he's dead. Director Tony Scott jumped off the Vincent Thomas Bridge in San Pedro Sunday afternoon, committing suicide.
That's really sad.
It was the brother of Ridley Scott, and
Yes.
he was actually slated to direct Top Gun 2, which apparently is going to come out.
Now I heard
at
he was
some
recently diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah, but I believe that was the case.
Top Gun 2 was going to suck anyway.
Inoperable. But now I've been reading some interesting articles that were saying that pound for pound, Tony's movies collectively were better than Ridley's movies. Because Ridley had a couple of...
I might be inclined to agree with that.
And I read the article, and I kind of agree with that as well. Because he had more hits under his belt than his brother Ridley.
Yeah, definitely.
But hold on for a second. Ridley's got Blade Runner.
Yes.
He's got Alien.
And then...
Shut up.
Continue.
Shut up. I mean, that's it.
That's it.
You dropped the fucking microphone there. I dropped the fucking microphone.
For only 2 hit albums.
Now, you know what?
Blade Runner.
He also has Robin Hood and Prometheus.
Well, I'm not fucking with Prometheus.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, hold on for a second.
What are Tony...
Those are the later albums.
Ridley's winning, yo.
So you saying buy his old album?
No, you can't say that. What are Tony's movies?
Man on Fire.
Man on Fire was dope.
He bit from
Ben, get on the mic. Ben, get on the mic, Ben.
Ben, from now on, man, this is going into our second year, man. You got to talk on the mic.
Well, you know, it's like we don't have enough in this room for
Well, then
everyone.
make sure you get to the mic.
And I don't like taking it for premium.
And stop smoking that ghost weed before you come in the studio.
I don't smoke ghost weed. I smoke good weed. Yeah, anyway, Man on Fire is more of a bite off of City of God.
Doesn't matter.
And he's admitted that.
Doesn't matter.
All right, well, Man on Fire is probably his best, but you can't... I mean, they're
Man on
both
Fire
good.
is
They're
not
both
the best.
it's one of his better movies. They're both good directors.
Pelham's better than Man on Fire.
But you really got to go with Ridley. Like,
You gotta go with
Alien, it's the game changer.
That's it.
That's
it.
But
Gladiator.
Alien came out in 79.
All right, but you know what? The man is dead.
Respect
in
to
peace.
Tony.
That's really what it should be about.
Word up.
Rest in
And
peace.
True Romance is a great movie.
True Romance.
True Romance, love it.
True Romance is one of the greatest
Love
movies
it.
ever made.
Hard body, love it.
What else is in the news?
I think I'm just still mad about Prometheus.
I didn't see it. I won't see it.
Last up, we actually have LL Cool J.
Yes.
I actually read something this morning. Pete was telling me the details about it.
Yeah, someone was trying to burglarize his house as a guy entered, caught the fade from LL Cool J. Guy reportedly has a broken jaw.
Yes.
Never got a chance to take any of his rap books or any lyrics or ghostwriting or anything that was in the house. Yeah.
Now, was the burglar, before you tell us, Pete, was the burglar white or black?
Come on. Burglar was so black.
You think so?
Nah, he was Russian.
He was Russian?
I'm only playing.
What was he?
I have no idea what he was. That I don't know.
Matt, what do you think?
I mean, I'm going to just guess it's a black burglar.
Just?
I think the burglar was of mixed heritage.
Mixed heritage? I think he was other.
Other.
Yeah, I think he was other. But anyway, props.
Yo, for real, Native Americans, step your burglary up.
But breaking news right now, LL Cool J has just been named the president and CEO of ADT. So
Stop playing. Stop playing.
Did you see in the article though about that? They also mentioned Dolph Lundgren had been robbed a couple years prior to this, and they had kidnapped his wife and his daughter.
A word?
Then they saw a picture. We're like, oh, it's Dolph Lundgren's house, and they left. They apologized and dipped. This is 2009
Because they were fans of his.
I mean, I think they were in fear of him.
They wanted to pull a Drago on him.
The Dolph Lundgren
They may have
of
saw him
yesteryear
as
fucked him
Punisher.
up.
But yo, man, for real, for LL to not even pull out the gat and knuckled him up, man, is real commendable.
Yo, the
man.
one-hitter quitter.
That's New York representing. That's Queens in the house.
Yeah.
That's some good
Mama
shit,
said
man.
knock you out.
So listen, LL, I'm gonna take that back about Jay-Z giving you those verses for Mama said knock
And I'm
you
gonna
out.
take
Sounds like you wrote that one on your own.
And I'm gonna take it back about the lip gloss and the nose job and the whole nine because I don't want to catch the fade from LL Cool J. Listen, let's go to a break. You're tuned into the Combat Jack Show, www.pncradio.fm.
It's the anniversary show, bitches.
Yeah.
And where's Memphis?
He's looking for parking.
Okay, excellent. When we come back, we'll have M-Easy in the building.
Yeah.
Memphis Bleek is.
Yep.
Memphis Bleek is.
Memphis Bleek.
Just please you bring that check.
I believe you.
Internets, you were tuned into the Combat Jack Show, www.pncradio.fm.
F your radio.
And with us tonight, man, we got the legendary Memphis Bleek in the building.
Memphis Bleek is.
Yeah, you already know what it is.
What's going on, sir?
Can't complain. It might rain. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. I like the paraphernalia you got on, man.
You know what I mean? Marcy to the death, baby.
You representing the Nets and the whole nine. You got the black
baby.
and the white going on, man. How you been, man?
Brooklyn. I've been good. I can't complain. I've been just grinding, you know? Just trying to put it down, do my thing. You know, no wasting time.
Now, what do you have to complain about, man? You have nothing to complain about. Am I right or wrong?
Nah, just I got a few things I can complain about.
Well, let's get to that,
Will
man.
I? Nah.
You sure?
Yeah, I ain't about. I leave the wine into the women.
There you go, man. Now, one of the things, man, that few people really I don't think people really give you the credit when you look at your discography, man. You have sold 2 million records plus. Mm-hmm. And I don't think people really recognize that, man.
It's cool. It's cool.
You put out
it was in the 90s, you know what I mean? 2 million now sound like that's light.
But
numbers.
Still, the fact that you've actually sold those.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even back then, I mean, it wasn't abnormal for people to go gold and platinum.
Yeah.
But it's not everybody did. You know what I'm saying? And not even some of the people that you thought were going to sell gold and platinum didn't. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Just produced a lot of that. You know what I mean? It's his fault.
Well, you kind of didn't
blame it on me.
Didn't you kind of break Justice's career?
A little bit. You know, I met him and he did 4 joints. It's crazy. I meet him the first day. He got 4 joints on the album, right? That's how you know you got fire, like straight fire. So I ain't going to say I broke. He was doing this thing already, but I introduced him to the Rockefeller family.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Well, it was a mill first.
A mill?
It was a mill. Was the only one that would really give me the time of day at first. But I hadn't really met Bleek yet.
Yeah.
And then once I met Bleek, it was actually, I can tell you, this is a good one. So I'm making this beat, right? This is the first time it was the second time we was ever in the studio together. I'm making this one joint. So I'm like, yo, what you think of this? So Guru, this is my first time meeting Guru. So Guru was like, yeah, that's me. And Guru wasn't really in the house with us yet.
Right.
Like, he would just come on working on Bleek's album.
And you still weren't necessarily in-house. You were...
Yeah, but no.
Right.
Like, it was in the process. So I'm making this one beat. Bleek put the headphones on and was like, yo, this sound like soap opera music.
Oh, word? You remember that, Bleek?
Nah,
he said, yo, this sound like soap opera. He said, what's this, the Young and the Restless guy in light rap? And I was like, all right, word. All right, cool. So I was a little, the ego went, here. But then I was like, all right, hold up. But then I played it for Jay the next day. Because Jay did the Streets is Talking that night. And then he was like, yo, come to Baseline tomorrow. Yeah. So I played it for him and he was like, yo, I got something for it right now. So if you had taken that beat, I might not have played it for Jay, which would have, you know what I mean?
I should have took it then, man.
It was
right. Jay got too much, man.
It was stick to the script.
Oh, see, yeah, that was for Hov all day.
That's a great record.
That's Hov flow. That's him. You know
now, Bleek, you've known Hov all your life.
All my life.
You can't even remember the first time you met him.
Nah.
How is it growing up with Hov, man?
I can't see. That's the perspective I want to clear out. A lot of people think I grew up with Jay, like you know, I'm hanging with him. Jay older than me. In his eyes, I'm like a nephew. Like you know, like go play. I tell your moms you on the block selling drugs. I'm gonna tell your mother you cursing. Right. That type of relationship.
So he was kind of like a elder, mentor, kind of like big brother, right?
Yes, like that. And then when he was on, like, you know what I'm saying, I seen them coming through the hood with Clark Kent, T Strong from Original Flavor or whatever. And I told him, I'm like, yo, I spit. And he was like, true, come to the crib. And then
now, how long had you been spitting, man? When did you start writing, man, and rapping?
Probably about a year and a half before I told him. I was like 13, probably 12, 13.
13 years old?
Yeah, 15 years old, I was on coming age, so.
At 15 years old?
15 years
old. Now, at 15 years old, man, what are you thinking, man? Like, you're a kid. You're a kid.
I wasn't even thinking. It's truthful. Like, a lot of people didn't understand that, you know, Jay gave me the sheet of paper for Coming Age Part 1. It was like, as fast as you remember this is as fast as you be on. Mind you, I was 15. He had me spitting rhymes I didn't even understand until I turned about like 16, 17. You know what I mean? So I didn't even understand the record until it came out.
Right. Now, did you understand the enormity of it, though? Did you understand what you were doing? Or was it just games?
Yeah, it was just games. It was just like, this is my dude from my building I'm riding no matter what.
Right. You talk about a big brother. Yeah. Big brother could tell you, listen, you know what, hold this biscuit. And you know,
and you're
gonna
pull
the trigger when I tell you.
And think nothing of it
because you thinking like this cat is not going to tell me to do anything that's going to go sour for me. This is somebody that I trust. You know,
definitely. And plus, I was so young. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just telling my man the other day that it's weird. Like I look at the crew I grew up with. I ain't have no father, so it's like my team being around Just, Guru, Jay, Beehive, Tata, all that, man. They raised me. That helped raise me into the man I am today. Like you know what I mean? It's real. I was a kid.
Now, as a kid, 15 years old, coming of age, how did it feel when you got that check?
Oh, it was nice, man. High school stunting, big wheels. You know, I was at every high school in Brooklyn. I was the baby mama assassin.
Oh, what high school did you go to, man?
I went to Eastern District. You know, I applied for art and design. They didn't accept me. I was too wild. You heard? From the hood.
Now, I read somewhere that back in the day when you and Jay was living the struggle, y'all would like borrow sugar from each other's families and the whole nine.
You know that. My mom said we need some sugar. My mom said we need some butter. Something, you know, man, come on.
So y'all
did you ever have that cheese brick from the church?
What? No, it came from PAL. It came from Paul Robeson in the hood. You know, everything come in the shopping cart in the bag, brown
Were you
box. You
ever
know?
able to cut that into a slice?
Never. It always came out like a slice of bread.
Like that shit would turn a knife. You try to pull a knife through that knife and get twisted.
Now you started out in this game very young.
Yeah.
But you do remember the lifestyle that you lived before you came into this game.
Definitely.
I remember you said something once about you used to actually sleep in a crack house.
Sometimes. I had a nice apartment to go to, but I just chose to hang with the drug dealers.
Right.
I was out there. Like, I wanted to be like my brother. You know what I'm saying? So as a kid, my brother was in the crack houses. He was out there slanging. And I wanted to be like him. I idolized him. The only time I ain't want to be like him is when he got locked up. I knew that ain't the place for me. You feel me? So it was a little different.
What was your outlook of your future, though, at that time? What did you think you was going to be, man?
Yeah,
like you said you wanted to go to art and design.
Yeah, I wanted to be an artist, man. I drew. I used to draw.
You fuck with comic books?
Definitely.
Whoa! Internet.
Fan bros in the building.
All right. What was your number one book?
Oh man, I gotta say, it used to be like I was in the Fantastic Four as a kid. Believe it.
John Byrne.
He's fucking with the John Byrne books.
You fucking with John Byrne?
Yeah, definitely.
That's good to know, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Now Memphis Bleek is my favorite rapper of all time.
Now he's your favorite rapper
right now.
You sure? Because his cousin. Now you related to Sean Price.
Yeah.
How y'all related, man?
Through a cousin. Like, I'm related to him through a cousin. One of my cousins from Brownsville named T. White. You know, his dad was out there rolling snow, and they related cousins. You know what I mean? Family went down, and we related through a cousin.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Black cousins.
Black cousins.
You already
like
know.
some type of black cousins, right?
But now, from what I remember, you told me when they was in the studio that you was supposed to be in OGC.
No, I
like
tried to get down.
Wait, you supposed to be down with the
tried to get down.
That's what it was.
I tried to get down, and they was like, "Nah, you don't get busy enough."
You got turned away from
Yeah. They was like, "Nah."
And this before the Rock.
Yeah, this before all that. Before that,
this
was LaFleur Scott days.
Now, growing up in the same neighborhood, did you know Jazzo at the same time?
Yeah. Jazz wasn't really from the projects, I don't think. Like,
he was in the neighborhood.
He was cool with Hove. That was Hove, man. So whenever I sing Jay, I sing Jazz. Like, you know what I'm saying? No slap to him. I ain't trying to disrespect him.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But Jazz was like an OG in the hood. He shot videos in the projects and all that. Like, he was one of the first dudes that got on. You feel me? So
he was the first dude from that area. Other than Kane, it was him that was from the neighborhood.
That's right.
Now,
you know what I mean?
Now, did you have an inkling, man, that your life would take you to this level, man?
Never. I would prepared a lot better if I knew this.
Now, at what point did you know this shit was real, though?
Oh, man. I could say when Jay put out Who You With, I could see the change. That's when I realized I'm in the crib, and because I still lived in the projects when all these records was out. I'm in the projects.
But coming of age, you still and not even thinking of nothing.
Nothing.
And was motherfuckers giving you like the greasy look and the whole nine?
No, it was all love. Like, one thing about Marcy, man, it's all love. We all know each other, man. You gonna get your hate, but it's the typical same hate you got before you became famous. You know what I mean? People don't like you just because it's Monday. Thursday, they gonna be cool with you again. You feel me? So it's just different, man. Like. But did I see where this was going? Nah. But when Who You With came out and I seen Jay like change to the suits and like the image and the swag, and I was just in the apartment like, this is it. Like, it ain't nowhere else to go from here but up because we're already at the bottom. So
at what point did you decide to move the fuck out, man?
Well, when I got my first check, man, the first coming to age budget, not the show money. Because, man, I remember, it's so crazy. I remember Jay used to have to pay Maria Davis $1,000 just to get me in the club to perform coming to age.
Because she wasn't fucking with you. Because you were a minor.
I'm too young. Can't be in there.
Now, how's B-High doing?
B-High, my G, he cool, man.
You don't remember this, man, but I used to represent B-High and used to come to my office and when you signed to B-House Production Company, I remember that we had to do some special paperwork because you were a minor. Mm-hmm. But B-House was always a cool dude, man.
B-House my dude, man. He's a G. Like I say, dudes like that is the reason I'm the man I am today, man, because he always been humble, stand-up guy up front, you know what I'm saying? And I just pick up the traits, you know?
Now, in this game, some people would say that you have the gift and the curse.
I do. I say it too.
Like you have the gift being Jay-Z's protege, but the curse is being Jay-Z's protege. How difficult is that, man?
It's difficult, but I try not to. I don't listen to it, man. I try not to deal with it. Like, even though I have to, it's a reality. No matter what I do, he's the measuring stick. Mm-hmm. Even though nobody else get compared to this measuring stick, but me.
Right. It's nobody else.
You know what I mean? It's cool. It just try to make me sharpen up a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Now, do you read some of what they say on the blogs?
Oh yeah, I do. It pisses me off too. I wish you could write your name and address when you gotta leave a comment. That's what we gotta put up there, man. You gotta leave your
you hit him with the J and Silent Bob
from, like, and then we'll see how many people talk what they talk.
Now, one of the bloggers, Robbie from Australia, had a site called a tribute to weed carriers, and you got the title of being the greatest weed carrier of all time.
That's because I traveled the world. But Hov don't smoke.
Wait.
That's not true. That's not true. First of all, we decided that Memphis Bleek can't be a weed carrier because he has hits.
True.
His own hits.
Right.
True.
Now, a weed carrier only has features.
Is that the case?
That's the case. The greatest weed carrier of all time is Consequence. And there's no shot to Consequence. Consequence is wealthy. And I imagine, every time Duma gets played at a WNBA game, like there's $10,000 going into Memphis Bleek's account.
Yeah,
all right? I mean, think about that. That song opens up with that bounce, bounce, bounce. Do my ladies run? Like, first of all,
which is a classic.
It's undeniable.
Timeless music.
Anytime that shit plays at a WNBA game, this man right here is getting
WNBA game.
Do my ladies run this motherfucker? Bomb. $20,000 in the man's account. How many games get played a season? Think about it. That's not weed carrier money.
It's not weed carrying money.
No, weed carriers only get sneaker money.
But have you ever heard this, that you were in the pantheon of weed carriers?
NowRight.com be saying stuff like that, man. Homie SK, I never met him either.
SK is a friend to the room, man. Maybe one day you can meet him.
And he's a friend of Memphis
I gotta
Bleek.
meet him.
You gotta meet him.
Yeah,
and he's a good dude, man.
Yeah, because when you write stuff about it, I gotta see you face to face.
So don't hurt him, though.
No, I ain't. Come on, man. I ain't going. Why I'm gonna do that?
But what do you feel about that? That people put you in this weed carrier category?
It's cool. I should be the captain because I made a gang out of it.
Yes.
Kush gang, man. And listen, weed carriers carry weed for they big homie.
Yes.
Like the people y'all name, they whole crew get high. My big homie don't smoke. He don't even want me around smoking.
But you know, figuratively, it's not necessarily carrying weed. It's just the title
I'm
that
the weed supplier.
You're the weed supplier.
Without let's on my tail.
Let's get it clear. Memphis Bleek is not the weed carrier, it's the weed supplier.
Yeah, Kush gang, man. All the weed carriers could apply to my KG, though. You know what I mean? I need some more connects around the world.
Now, you have weed carriers yourself, right?
All around the world.
And it's good to have weed carriers.
That's right.
Okay. What would you have to say to the weed carriers out in the world, man? Like who are trying to get from under the shadow of what's over them?
Oh yeah. Oh, on his term though, making a solo record.
Just in general.
See, first on his term, they got to meet Just Blaze. He could change all of that. He'll help them with that problem. They might get a hit on their own. You feel me?
Weed carriers have to stay in their lane.
And then on the terms I'm talking about, they need some smelly proof bags, man.
Smelly proof bags. That's what it is.
They on you.
Now, one of the things that cats have been using against you, and it's unfair, but it is kind of funny, is the cameo in Fade to Black. With the Outback, Jay's talking to Q-Tip, and you come in and you proving your loyalty in the whole nine.
Hungry,
but you caught a lot of flack for that, man.
I ain't never hear it. You heard about it? That's one.
I never saw Fade to Black, so I don't know.
You never heard that?
Nah, that one flew by me. Niggas don't want me to eat.
Nah, people want you to eat, but they
don't want me to offer my eat.
What was the scene? I never saw Fade
the
to Black.
Scene is Jay is talking to Q-Tip.
Mm-hmm.
Memphis Bleek is walking out to Outback.
No, I ordered.
You ordered?
Yeah, and I asked niggas
I remember that day.
Yeah.
I remember that day.
You never saw the movie, Just?
Nah.
I ain't know niggas had a problem with you
No,
ordering
they
some grub.
don't
Like,
have a problem with that.
damn.
They just making fun of that shit.
I
They
know,
were
it's
like,
cool.
yo,
It's the
here
internet,
he is ordering
like
food.
the shit that I never get to see on film. I'm thinking y'all go through a marathon studio session in the studio 24 hours, 36 hours. Like, yo, who farts the most?
Come on, man, I can't answer that, man.
You know, well, who farts? But you know,
we
you're
don't
not
play,
getting into
we
that.
grown men, man. We don't play that.
Okay,
man.
okay.
Like, come on.
Yo, I know, but one time, but one time Proof messed up the room bad, I remember. Shout out to Proof, everyone. Proof messed up the room one time.
Living.
now, just man. I mean, Memph. It seems like you broke a lot of people's career, man. And one of the people's career that you broke was Rihanna. She was like,
they give me the credit for that.
Well, they do give you the credit for that.
Right?
They
Because
did-
she was on my right.
She was. She was. Your record was the first person that she ever recorded.
I
for.
need a feature now.
You need a feature now.
That record, man. I don't even know that record no more.
Did you have an inkling that Rihanna would blow up so big?
Yes, man. She's beautiful, man. People, listen, man. Let me tell you something. I know my perspective. When I listen to a female, you gotta be somewhat blazing. Because in my mind, what you're singing, I'm thinking maybe I can get her. Right?
Right.
So yeah, from the gate, I knew she was out of here.
Y'all never.
Nah.
Nah.
They hated on me.
Who hated on you, man?
No name, no blame, but hey.
But if you look at the history, man, it would make so much sense.
I don't, not
You
now.
know that, right?
Not
Like,
now.
No sloppy seconds even?
I mean,
I don't want to get into that, man.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry.
But I'm saying-
Because I was going to come at you with the Maya question.
She represent my crew. Why she can't do what she do?
What about
do
Maya?
What we do. Who?
Okay.
But if you think it from like a romantic perspective in terms of like the kingdom of rap, man, y'all would.
I don't want no famous chick.
You don't want no famous chick. Why not, man?
Cause I'm not Hove. That's Hove thing.
That's whole thing.
I ain't with
and
that.
that's other
man. I want
rappers
my
thing.
chick to be in the crib after work. Now I gotta go to the spot. You crazy?
I like that your chick is still working too.
Yeah,
Like,
hell yeah,
like,
hell yeah.
like
hell
she ain't
yeah.
gonna ride on your coattails and
Hell
just.
yeah, hell yeah. You gotta bring something to the table or I'm gonna break the table. You feel me? It's real talk. Like, we gotta walk the road.
Right.
It's real.
It's recession.
Nah, not that. You just need your part, just in case this shit crumbles.
This shit crumble. but for somebody like you, man, is it ever gonna crumble? Because you got the keys, B.
It can. But listen, see, a lot of people think I'm just sitting back collecting checks from the big
But
homie.
you are, though. But you-
No, the big homie ain't no fool, my G. We
Right.
from the bricks. Ain't nobody giving nothing away. Ain't no free checks out here. And if you know where they at, point me in that direction. You feel me? You gotta work. If I ain't dropped Memphis Bleek is, I wouldn't have got no deal. If I ain't drop what you think of that round here, do my mind right, is that your bitch? Or I wouldn't be here, fam. That's real talk. It's been a lot of us sitting in that stew who couldn't come up with that joint.
Right.
And where they at?
Mine right. I think of mine right. And I'm saying, who were you gonna kill?
Yeah, I was heated at everybody.
You was gonna get everybody?
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
hear
are
that, man.
angry young man on mine right.
They
who
gassed
are you
me
gonna
up.
kill?
They gassed me up in my hood and told me, you know, Nas had said something about me. So I went to the hood. They gassed me,
I
and now
thought
I
so.
think back, I was on some bullshit.
So
that was about
that was
nothing.
some hearsay shit.
Yeah.
Because that was one of my questions that you are the ground zero that eventually mushroomed into the Jay-Z Nas beef.
Yeah, I got caught up, man. My bad.
So
I never said my bad either,
Right. So that's
right?
how it started. It's some bullshit.
some bullshit.
You got to. You know what? I'm glad that you can really admit that shit because most people won't admit to the bullshit.
Nah, that was some straight
Who got in your ear? Was that little Chase? Was that Charlie?
Damn.
Was that Chase that got in your ear, fam?
Oh shit.
That's one of my old mans. That's one of my old little D-Set fam.
Okay.
Was
that's
it
what I'm
Chase who
talking
got-
about. Nah, man, I ain't seen Chase in years, my nigga. Real talk.
So-
Chase, what up, my nigga? What up?
So you drop that record, and it creates
and
this
it
whole domino.
Yeah.
And as you seeing this thing transpire, what's going on through your mind now?
This shit is real.
This shit is real.
This shit is real. It's on. We got to strap up. Just load up. It's on. Because, you know, Queens and Brooklyn's right there. You might
Right
see
there.
somebody at the store.
And
It's
motherfuckers
on.
from Queens being Marcy.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No.
No?
Yeah, that's only
At all?
Brooklyn
No.
Queens Day.
No.
Not at all.
No.
No.
Prodigy didn't used to be in them.
Listen, I was
Yo, you see,
one of the
like,
livest niggas
one
from Queens.
thing I want to get clear with people, right? A lot of people take pictures in front of the Marcy sign, right? Pay attention to the sunlight, though. It's a difference between 3 o'clock bright and 8 o'clock bright. You got to watch that. You know what I mean?
Listen.
Shit.
I would avoid the Myrtle Willoughby G stop.
The
All
G
right.
stop.
And I ain't no slap at no, it's just real talk. I ain't going to know, am I going to Queensbridge? Nah. Why
there's no reason for you.
Nah.
So this whole thing escalates, man, right? And you're thinking it's time to strap up. Are you thinking, damn, I unnecessarily caused this? Or it's like,
Not
fuck
then.
that, let's go?
No, not then. Then it was, fuck it, you right. See, in my crew, we roll like this. When we out, if you wrong, you right.
Right.
You only wrong when we get back to the crib.
Right.
You feel me? To everybody else, you right. So nobody wanted to tell me I was wrong yet. I was right to everybody still. Everybody was in the mode of fucking, let's go get it. And then, you know, when the beef war off and everybody thought about it, it was like, hold on, Bleek, you was on some bullshit, dog. Like, damn, almost got us hit.
But the greatest thing, though, of it, man, is some great records came out of that, man.
Definitely,
Some great records came out of that.
Yes.
I mean, Nas stepped up to the occasion, and it was, I would arguably say that's the best battle of all time.
Definitely.
Between Jay and Nas, man. Now, what's your feelings, though, about what the tri-state area gave to, like, Ether, and when they gave that title at that time to Nas? What were your feelings on that, man?
I ain't agree with it.
Right.
I ain't agree with it.
And
but
why
it
not?
is what it
Why
is.
not? Why not?
Because I know Hov went in. Hov put that murder abuse on him. And it was just what it is. But you know what it is. Like, when you win so much, they going to take it away from you.
But on top
see
of
what
that,
they just did to Pacquiao.
Yeah.
But they was
that was some
also-
bullshit. That was that bullshit.
They was comparing Ether to Super Ugly.
Now, were they really?
Not Takeover. Yes. If you turn on the radio,
I mean,
they didn't play Takeover in Ether.
Angie did definitely do that.
They played Super Ugly.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? It was lopsided. It was lopsided, but it is what it is, man.
Now, what's your relationship with Nas right now, man?
He cool people.
Have y'all ever talked about it?
Nah, we grown men. We ain't gonna get into that,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying? But I will say his new album is definitely
crazy. Definitely crazy.
Definitely fire.
Definitely crazy. Yo, let's take a break. You're tuned into the Combat Jack Show, www.pncradio.fm.
F your radio, internets.
F your radio. Ladies and gentlemen, you tuned into the Combat Jack Show, www.pncradio.fm. We got Memphis Bleek in the building.
Yeah. Hold on. Before we go, right, I want to shout my homie out, man, because I know he tuned in. My man, Rob Kelly from Dublin, Ireland, man. I had a great time out there this year for New Year's. I took my lady out there.
Nice.
We did it big for New Year's out there. You know, my man is a rapper out there in Dublin. Be checking for him.
What is
Do
New
put it
Year's
down,
like in
man.
Dublin? Bleek?
Drunk as shit.
Had that fresh
Drunk
Guinness?
as shit,
You
yeah.
drinking that
I
Guinness?
went to the Guinness
I met
spot.
him actually.
Yeah, my man.
He's a cool dude. Yeah, he's a cool dude.
You ever eat haggis?
Nah.
What is that haggis shit?
I don't
Haggis
know.
is like the lamb
They
and
tried to
meat
get that to me
pudding
out
or
there. I
something.
wasn't eating it.
It's meat-
I
pause.
don't experiment, man.
Now you had some props, Pete. What's going on?
Oh, I mean, listen, Memphis is definitely. I mean, this is crazy because Reggie actually thinks that B Dot from Rap Radar is
Combat.
Combat.
I know where this is going already.
Thinks that he is the do-rag king, okay? Memphis, listen, this guy had tier 0 do-rags, okay? Leather, Parsley, like Dynamics have put me on to
Paisley.
this. Listen, Paisley, Parsley, I'm
I be
Italian.
seeing y'all going back and forth with B-Dot on Twitter about this, too.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, yo, man, for real. Yo, you had, as in Nike and in sneakers, you know how to have quick strikes, tier 0s? You had the tier 0 do-rags.
You remember that, dude?
Right.
Nah, man.
What?
Yeah, he did with me. He had camouflage.
He had the Velcro.
I had everything. I
Listen,
had it all. I ain't
The
gonna
Velcro.
front.
Yo, he had the Back to the Future do-rag that automatically laces itself around his head.
See,
So at a certain point, were you the do-rag king?
I could say that.
Yes.
I started
Yes, man.
everybody
He
rocking
was,
these
he was,
do-rags,
he was the
man.
do-rag king.
I
And
agree.
because of that, what do you have for him?
Well, I got some do-rags here that we all need
are we
to
gonna
put
do
on.
it on air? Or are you gonna
Yeah,
wait
on
till
air, but the
motherfuckers
thing
go
is,
home?
the thing I'm upset about is that Mem never got a 3M. You never got a 3M do-rag. Like, if you had a 3M do-rag, you would have killed the game.
An elephant print do-rag.
Get elephant print.
I don't wear do-rags no more, though, man. That's old school now, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we got to take it back.
I've been stopped. We ain't gonna never
Take it back to where? Take it back
On
to where?
the show.
So when you wearing do-rags?
Nah, I mean, I wore a do-rag for a quick minute, but I couldn't get the waves out when I was away. When I was away, Bleek, I wore a do-rag.
Yeah, my do-rag took the waves and the hair away.
Damn,
Fuck it all
B.
up.
Now, Bleek, man, you were one of the first official signings to The Rock, man. So
Yeah.
you saw the beginning.
Yeah.
You saw the rise.
I wasn't the first though, man. They had some chick called Rough something.
I remember
Harlem.
a Spanish chick, right? She used to sing. I
She
remember
was
that.
The first one. She used to get busy too.
But you saw it really from the early days to the rise and eventually to the fall, man.
Yeah.
Like
I wouldn't say the fall. I'd say like the stumble.
The stumble.
Yeah, because you know a lot of shit is self-inflicted wounds.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ain't like the record sales did it or something.
Right.
We did it to ourselves.
What happened, man? And we've spoken to Just about this before, but really, in your eyes, what happened, man?
Money bring power, and power bring
animosity.
Power struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's just what it is, man. Some dudes don't know how to be Indians; they want to be chiefs, and that's just what it is.
Now, where was the power struggle, if you can, as frankly?
Everybody know. I ain't gonna get into.
You can't talk
because you know how it is, man. Everything is a diss. Tomorrow they're gonna break this conversation.
Well, you can always start the sentence by saying no shots.
Nah, that still don't matter. They still they gonna mute that part. It's gonna be shots.
Well, let me ask you this question. At what point during the rock did you notice a shift that this is definitely going in a different direction?
When the Rock Files came out.
What was that?
All right.
Oh, the compilation mixtape thing, right?
And who's on the mixtape, Just?
Was Chris John?
It was the
one
joint
of
that had
the mistakes of the rock.
That was the joint that had the.
I gotta tell you something. I love that song.
No, hold on. Yo, was that the joint that had
Are You Ready?
The joint that had the chain on the cover, right? Yeah, I remember that.
That did it.
Now, who's on the mix?
It
was just, it wasn't a mixtape. It was like a best of Rockefeller.
Right.
Yeah, it was bad.
So it had basically the best of Rockefeller on it, but you usually don't do your best of until you know
that it's time to be over. I'm saying.
It's over.
Now, what was your relationship like with Dame, man?
Dame is my dude, man. He was cool. Dame helped me out a lot. You know what I'm saying? He helped me out of bad contracts. You know what I mean? Helped me in good contracts. Dame showed me a lot, man. I can never tell. That's why I ain't want to say nothing. I can't say nothing because that's my dude, man.
Right. Now, but to Dame's credit, Dame went extra hard, almost harder than anybody in the game when it came down for his artists.
Definitely.
And I think, of course, that created a lot of enemies down the line that really hurt him more than anybody else. But he really went to the mats for his artists.
Definitely,
man.
And I applaud him for that because he definitely fought for everything we got. It wasn't nothing given.
Now, during the collective, man, what was who were your favorite riders within the camp? Like who would you I can't wait to do a record with this dude right here.
Beans, man.
Beans
was my dude from the gate. Once me and Beans linked up, man, 1,000 bars. Ever since then, we was brothers.
Now, what was it about Beans? Was it that he didn't give no types of fuck and he was ill on the pen? What was it about Beans, man?
Beans was ill, man. Beans put the shift. He made me step up, man, because at one time when Beans first signed, everything in Rockefeller changed. It was Memphis Bleek coming to age. Then when Beans signed with all that, he the low dough nigga, everything just became Beanie Siegel. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. Whoa.
It was a good shift too because Rockefeller could have gone Shiny Suit Part 2.
Never. We from the bricks, man. You see my shirt?
No, not
they
true.
They could have gone.
There was a slight.
Y'all could have gone.
There was a slight attempt at one point. There was a
Ooh.
slight attempt at one point.
And I bet you Hype Williams owed about 10 free videos.
Because you will always be my sunshine.
But that was a mistake.
It was.
I wasn't in it.
But you know what's crazy? Years later, that record, I'm not mad at that record.
Yeah,
and I'm not mad at that
just came
video.
out terrible. No, the video was terrible.
I was looking at that video
Somebody
the other
was
day.
gonna get hurt because
I had burnt a little
brick.
something, and I was looking at it the other day. And years later, it doesn't look as bad as it did when it first. You got to go revisit that, Bleek.
That's called nostalgia right there.
It's called nostalgia. But you know, at the end of the day, everything looks better. In
You was
nostalgia.
thinking about the spandex and the overalls you was wearing back then. And it just
Come
got
on,
you
man,
excited.
y'all got to stop trying to.
Now, you know what it is? Combat
biker shorts.
Combat has
Doc
what?
Martens.
He had on turtlenecks with elbow
Yeah,
pads.
no, Combat was the only person that had South Pole turtlenecks. So for many years,
That's not funny.
With bear jackets
That's
on
not
top.
Bleek's not even laughing. That's not funny.
I don't need Bleek to laugh to tell him that. You walk fucking turtlenecks.
All right, I'm about to turn your mic
Champion
off.
turtlenecks.
Yo, Bleek, from the outside looking in, as a fan of The Rock, being there from like day one on the outside looking in, to me it seemed like the major shift happened when Dipset came in. Would you
say that? You could say that. It almost became they tried to almost look like a Brooklyn Harlem thing.
Right.
But, you know.
And explain to the listeners, because a lot of listeners don't know about the Brooklyn Harlem thing.
It wasn't really nothing, man. You know, niggas was cool. I ain't gonna front. We was all in baseline, gambling, losing money to each other, making records. You in the C room, we in the B room, in the A room. It was records coming out. But then, you know, a lot of tension started flying. Who knows over what? At the end of the day, that's what I want to ask niggas. Like, I just want somebody to figure it out. What was the tension about? Like, because I really don't know.
Or where did it come from?
Yeah, it just was on one day. Like, light switch on.
Was it just a natural competitive spirit? that y'all had amongst each other? I mean, y'all all making records, but y'all...
I don't know. It couldn't have been that because we was losing money to each other. We was competitive at the dice, too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where it came from, honestly. Real talk.
On the outside looking in, Hot 97, Dame Dash interview, he announces that Cameron is the vice president of Rockefeller Records.
And
on the outside looking looking in as a fan, to me, that's where
it was done.
Because my thought process, and I'm sure everybody in the room could agree, Jay-Z wasn't there, and you need to, when there's an announcement like that, Jay-Z needs to be there to say yes, that's a go.
That's right.
So the fact that, and it was on Hot during that,
but the things were happening
a while
before
that afternoon, and throwing out numbers and all kind of craziness, and it just didn't seem to me, something at that point didn't seem right. It just seemed like it was.
It was already, but the behind the scenes was already happening. That was kind of like the culmination of it. I think that was the first time that they decided to bring something to the outside world, because there were plenty of things that was already happening in the studio before that.
Now, when that announcement was made, were you also traveling with Jay? Were you in?
Nah, he was on vacay with his boo-boo.
Right.
I was chilling. You know,
he was in the south of France.
Jay be chilling.
Yeah, I mean, the drapes. Nobody could afford those drapes, right?
Don't talk to me about them drapes. You seen them drapes, Bleek?
So when things started changing, man, what was going on through your mind, man? How did you feel, B? Were you angry? Were you upset? Were you a little nervous? Like, what's the range of emotions?
At first, of course, the typical thing is to be angry. I'm riding with my niggas. Like, this is Brooklyn. It is what it is. We gonna put it down. But as a grown man right now, thinking about it, niggas was stupid, G. We fucked up a good thing, and that's just is what it is.
Now, one of the things that you're credited for, and why your mentor is Jay-Z, or why you're Jay-Z's protege, is because you guys talk so much about loyalty. You guys talk so much about loyalty. My question is, how hard is it to be loyal to Jay-Z?
Not hard.
It's not hard at all,
man. It is what it is. This is in my genes. I don't practice this. You can't teach this in school. Your mom don't teach you, and nobody. It is what it is. It's just who you are. And I'm just like I said, that's my brother, man. It's a lot of things behind the scenes that we could argue about as brothers, but to the public, you'll never see it. Like, it's nothing he could ever do wrong to me. You gave me the opportunity to change not only my life, my family, and everybody around me. So what could you ever do possibly wrong to me?
Yeah, because I can't even imagine an opportunity where that loyalty can even be tested. Has it ever been tested? I mean,
never. He know. Anytime you make a call, I'm here. Don't matter what it's about. Whether it's drama, real, kicking it, laugh, whatever, I'm there.
Now, a question that a lot of the cats on Twitter hit me with was explain the science behind the Garnier Fructis.
A big check.
Like how did that happen? Because that shit was so fucking random.
It wasn't random. Honestly,
it wasn't random?
I was fucking with Garnier Fructis. Real talk, that shit was expensive.
What do you mean you was fucking with it?
I was fucking with it, man.
And your black conditioner got the hair. See, and that's another thing. See, when they came to me, I'm like, damn, this might seem.
How did they come to?
Let me tell you something. That shit was expensive. It came to me. I ain't no name, no blame, because I could throw niggas under the bus.
Nah, but that's not a bad thing.
Nah, chill. I ain't foul like that. Niggas know what it is.
Because another deal's coming.
You call me, nigga, like, yo, we got X amount with this many zeros. And I'm like, what they want me to do? I don't got no fucking hair. I'm bald-headed. Like, they like, nah, they just want you to spit something real quick, stand next to the bitches, and spit. And I'm like, what? I could do that.
I could do that.
For a check?
For a check.
Ooh, but then I never thought it was going to be accepted this way.
Right.
But I don't know how niggas was bugging. Why I can't fuck with the bitches?
No.
I got a bald dude,
but you got to understand, Bleek, that's one of the things where niggas were not bugging. They were like, yo, you came up on that because that shit was so random.
You don't understand that a Garnier Fructis rep seen me and Dwayne Reed buying like 4 bottles of that conditioner when the shit was at $8 a bottle. They was like, word, we might could get this market. I feel like, you know.
Now, you feel like you caused that to happen?
I feel like them seeing me.
They saw you with the Black and These hair doing that and said, oh, we got to go get one of the rappers.
He don't have Black and These hair, man.
Made them say,
he likes to pretend he does.
Yeah. Now, Premium, you said you had a fructis moment in your life, man.
Yeah, I mean, there was a girl I dated in Mineola who always used that shampoo. So whenever after me and her used to mess around, and I'd take a shower, she always had this joint in the fucking shower, you know, and I remember distinctively the Garnier, you know, seeing it. So,
Did you see the way the shampoo and the conditioner could rock together? The way they lather together?
Yo, I don't know what you did with that shampoo bottle, Dallas.
No, so tell me the experience you had, man.
Yeah, this is a story that I don't know.
You used to jerk off with that shit? Like, what the fuck?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the fucking story, man.
So tell me the story.
You got too many people in this fucking room.
You're taking too long, man.
You ready for the story?
Turn his fucking mic off, man.
Tell us the story or not, man.
Okay.
Tell us the story.
No, I got it. So the funny shit, how I always remember the story is like, so I said, I'm dating this girl, Miniola. I'm taking showers. In her shower, she has a Garnier. Okay, so I'm in the shower, right? And it's crazy because I'm in the shower.
Get to it, man.
I know, but it's a funny fucking story.
So
but
get to it, man.
What
did
you do with the shampoo in the shower?
I'm in the shower.
Yeah.
Doing my thing, okay?
Which is?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. Which is washing my own shit, okay?
Oh.
Not with the shampoo. So then when she came and knocked on the door, she already had the shampoo with the open. I didn't squirt it right in the fucking shampoo. So the crazy shit is the girl comes in the shower. The girl comes in the shower.
So you gave her some extra protein.
No, but listen, she comes in the shower.
You squirt
and
her?
she was like one of those girls that like wanted for you to wash her. And she'll wash you, you know what I'm saying? But I already done skied it in that fucking Garnier. You know what I'm saying?
In the bottle?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she came in, I didn't want her to see. Listen, when I was married, I used to have sex 3 times with my wife and then go jerk off in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? That was just me.
Wow.
But the point I'm trying to make, this Garnier has never left my mind. Because, check. I'm going to tell you how this Garnier...
So Garnier reminds you of the chick and it reminds you of Memphis.
I'm going to tell you what. No, it never reminds me of Memphis. Never.
Pause on that.
When you definitely
that.
pause on that. But the reason why I'm saying that for is why I always remember is because when, like I said, she was a chick that liked to wash, like wash me and I wash you. So when I put the shampoo, she was like in her hair. She tried to put the shampoo in my hair, and I was like, nah, let me hold that. You know what I mean? So
why didn't you just jerk off into the drain?
What happened was I had it. She was coming in. I didn't want her to see me like that.
Pause
So
this whole conversation.
I mean, listen.
Pause a nigga putting his pee hole in shampoo.
Man, that we even bring this story
Yo,
up?
this is the combat check.
Hey, listen. This is not only hip hop here, Bleek.
Nah, I don't know what that ain't hip nothing.
So Bleek, man, you got any more endorsement deals like that coming up? Anything like that up down the line?
Nah, man. The only thing I'm endorsing right now is Douce, man. Cognac, man. Douce. Let's get it, man. That's it.
Right? Tell us about that cognac, man.
You know, it's a new cognac coming out through Bacardi. We launching right now. You know, we got a bunch of events coming out. Be checking out. We got 2 launch parties for the 40/40 coming up.
Nice.
Yes.
Doing the
Nice.
Barclays event.
Nice.
We're going to be seeing the signs. Probably do a pop-up truck. Get everybody drunk. So
Nice.
You never know.
Now how do you feel about Barclays, man? How do you feel about this whole Barclays thing, man?
It's crazy. I had this conversation with Jay like 2 weeks ago, right? And I'm like, yo, all them times you was on stage, like, yo, I'm bringing Brooklyn, the Nats, Brooklyn, this on the records. I'm like, I ain't really believe it until I turned down Atlantic Avenue and seen
the monstrosity that's there.
when it hit me. Like, this nigga really brung the Nets to Brooklyn. We got a team. We could talk
an official
shit.
team.
We got paraphernalia. We got logos.
Now you know it's the second highest selling franchise in basketball right now.
Yankee hats is they fucked up. They lost my money.
What's going on with Get Low, man? What's going on with Get Low Records, man? Talk about
When you first talked about Get Low, I was like, damn, Bleek about to be on that low shit now too.
Yeah, but nah, Get Low. It was at first it started out as a movement. You know, we was doing our thing. I had everybody grinding. Cali, Proof, Jeter, H Money. Everybody was in their zone, you feel me? But then, you know, life, things go wrong. You know, my man H Money caught a bid, did 11 and a half years. He just now coming home. Jeter K, you know, he got hit with the transition of becoming a man, you know. And that changed your life right there. You know, and then Cali and Proof, they out doing their own thing. So everybody like kind of went their own way.
Right.
We still peoples, we still kick it. I speak to everybody all the time, you feel me? And me and Jeter just had a convo. We gonna try to do this thing, give it another run, because they never really had their shot, man. And I feel like they missed out. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna do this again, man.
Now, what's going on with the album, man?
The album right now, I ain't worried about the album.
The process.
I ain't worried about the album right now. I'm just putting out mixtapes, the Movement 2, doing my thing, about to come out. KG Part 3 about to drop, like I said, the Movement 2. Like, I ain't even on that artist get a record deal, put an album out. I ain't with that. It ain't going 360 Bleek unless I build this up and get a distribution situation. Probably won't get another Bleek.
I was gonna ask you that question, man. Where you are in your life right now? Like, why would you even? Because the game is so fucked up right now.
Why would I give away?
And being an artist is so hard.
Exactly, and it's like I gave.
And you got
away
all these
half my
bloggers
money.
ready to, you know what I'm saying, say shit or whatever.
Assassinate you,
Yeah.
Like it's like when I first came in the game, you already give away half your money with the regular contract I had. Now they got an advance give away your money more contract. I can't fuck with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I ain't getting a distribution deal, you just gonna get albums on Dat Piff and all that, man.
There you go.
I ain't wasting my time.
Shout out to Dat Piff, man.
You feel me?
What else are you working on, man, right now?
Working on a couple artists, man. I'm working on with a couple different people. Don't want to say no names right now. Get everybody excited. You feel me? Let them work. Let them grind for time. You know what I mean? And right now, I'm working with my peoples, just trying to build this Get Low thing back and get the movement started.
Nice, man. Nice. Going back in your catalog, man.
Do say.
Going back in your catalog, man. Two of the artists that were unknown at the time that were in your video, man, was a very skinny, well, not very skinny, but a skinnier Rick Ross and an unknown Pitbull, man.
That's right.
Did you know
what they were going to be who they are today?
Especially Rick Ross. And Pitbull.
No, Rick Ross, I knew Rick Ross was going to be fire. Let me tell you, when I did Round Here, we was in the studio. Jessica co-signed this. Rick Ross spit some verses for us, man. I ain't going to lie. I called Hove on the spot. Like, yo, listen, they got something down here.
Did you introduce Ross to?
Of course. You know that. I made that link, of course.
So you made that happen.
Me and Bleek met Ross. 2000?
Yep.
2001?
Because the video was in 2001, right?
No, that was
2003, 2004.
No, that's when we had the trucks with the Lamborghini doors, right?
That's the video they was
So that
in.
had to be 2004 when we all had them trucks.
2004.
Yeah, so now we met Ross
2001.
No, when we met Ross, when the Blueprint came out. So that was summer 2001 before the Blueprint came out.
You already know I made that.
Now, did you get a finder's fee behind that, man?
Nah, Hove played me. Nah, but he looked out
but
other ways.
you discovered Rick Ross, B.
Yeah, I tell you, I try not to take too much credit, but
you need that credit.
Yeah, they
you know what I'm saying?
Give it to me. Make my resume.
Internet's understand.
Come on,
make
I'm
it clear.
opening up a LinkedIn account tonight, man.
Make it clear.
Yo, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time.
Memphis Bleek, for the record, on the record, has discovered Rick Ross. How about Pitbull, man?
Oh, Pip, definitely. I didn't know.
Nobody knew, B.
Did not know
because he was Spanish.
Be what he is. No, not that. Come on.
No, you know what?
Spanish rappers don't.
New York got a lot of you bugging.
Spanish rap. Listen,
stop it.
I'm talking about pound for pound.
Joe, man, I ain't gonna front. Cause I'ma mash your toes. I had that album.
But remember, Pitt wasn't when he finally won. He wasn't doing what he's doing now back then.
Yeah, Pitt used to spit, and then he switched his whole style up. Man.
Yeah, he went and got that salsa paper.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
well, Bleek, man.
All of us in combat. The thing I wanted to get from Bleek is, after all these years, you know, is there one experience that you're going to take with you when you've retired from music, where you say, you know what, this shit right here nothing could beat this?
Yes, man. Meeting Nelson Mandela, man. Like, that's it. Like, come on, man. It's like me. You know, that's history, man. It's like me and Malcolm X or something. Martin Luther King.
And how was that experience, man?
It was mind blowing. Like, you know, I was just sitting there, not even saying nothing, just listening to the OGs chop it up, sitting in the castle in Africa like this with guards outside, AKs. Like, man. If only who would have known I'd be sitting right here. Like, I have a chance to even get a picture, meet you, shake your hand. Like,
that's dope, man.
Come on, I even met like Michael Jackson. Like, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Like, stuff like that, man. That's it. Like, nobody ever excited me. I never was a fan of nobody.
Right.
Like, you know, I'm from the projects. Everything I seen on TV was made up to me. I used to think it was fake. So. And as you see, it really is fake.
Right, of course.
Because you knew back then.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to meet Oprah yourself?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, I didn't. I would have loved to, but I didn't.
Would you kiss Oprah?
Nah. Okay. I will, yeah. You crazy? You want me to get that Stedman check?
Yo, Bleek, what's your favorite Memphis Bleek record, man?
Oh, man. It's hard.
Because you've had a lot of hits, man.
In my life, man.
In my life.
In my life, because it's real. It's like everything I've been through, the pain, everything. You know what I mean? The whole Made album is like my favorite out of everything.
Nice. Nice.
What was the intro on the Made album? You remember?
The intro on Made album.
I don't remember.
Something you did.
I don't remember what it was.
Oh, man. Something you did. Had to be.
Was it Do You Know Bleek?
No, that was The Understanding. The intro on Made album. You know what? It wasn't something you did.
Was it 534?
Coptic did it.
Coptic did it, and it was the Brooklyn Get Low Respected.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
Shout out Coptic.
I think one of the most amazing things you ever did was the intro on Volume 2. Was it Volume 2?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
See, I need Primo, man. We need D&D Studio, and I need Primo, because that vibe, I was just gassed up to be in there. Like, oh, shit, I get to go in the booth now. Before, it was just we going up there, bunch of OG meetings, Biggie up there, rest in peace, you know, Preem up there, all the OGs, OC, Akinelli, everybody. And I'm like, now I get a chance to put it down. I was hyped. I never forget that day.
Well, Bleek, people joke you, man, but I really, really respect your career. And I really respect what you've done. And I'm glad that you came through to the Combat Jack show. I hope you had a good experience. I mean, we keep it real here. We
Definitely,
get silly.
Man.
But whenever you have anything, if you want to bring some cognac over, B,
do say.
You know what I'm saying?
See, it was so last minute. My man just called me after my man from Dublin called me. It was crazy. So I ain't have a chance to pick up a case or none, but I'm gonna definitely get some.
Nah, definitely, man. Anything you want us to, anytime you want to come through, man, you're always welcome to the Combat Jack show. Let's give him a round of applause. Yo, Dallas, that's it, man. 2 years on the air.
This is it.
This is it.
We're starting a third year. Look how we started our third year on the air.
With Brooklyn, in the building.
So I'll tell you what, one last question for you, Bleek.
What's up?
What do you think the record's going to be this season for your Nets?
I don't know, but we gonna be better than the Knicks.
Nah. That's not possible.
I'm saying, I can tell you that.
Clark Kent, you heard that?
I don't believe that.
And you know what? I believe that.
I believe that too, Pete.
Nah, I don't believe that.
I believe that too.
I mean, listen,
Brooklyn keep on taking it.
Brooklyn has always been the place. Brooklyn till I die. But the Knicks are always going to be what we love.
Let me ask you a question.
I mean, I'm not getting no money. You may be getting money from them, from Jay and them.
Money ain't about that.
Okay.
You been working for the Knicks your whole life?
That's right.
All right. You take little red pills, right? Because you got high blood pressure, right?
I mean, maybe.
Fuck your shit up.
Listen, being a New York fan, honestly, being a New York fan is a struggle, regardless, even with all the championships.
Yo, they ain't win since I was alive. I ain't win in my mom's era. Like,
no, I know, but what I'm trying to say is, like, if Combat bought part of the Nets, I would be a Nets fan then.
I used to root for the Knicks when they had Starks, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
You didn't have no choice.
Even the era when they had Spreewell and Xavier McDaniels, I went hard, but they never won. Like,
I know, but
my heart.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's always being loyal.
You never
to
had
it.
no choice to root for a Brooklyn team.
You had no choice.
Nah, I had to change.
Unless you was alive 100 years ago.
I mean, I'm not saying
fuck with the smart set.
See, but I'll tell you this thing: the Mets. To me, I'm a Yankee fan forever. The Mets, I always talk shit about them, but I won't talk shit about the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Knicks fan, but the Brooklyn Nets is still cool.
We're gonna see.
You know?
We gonna wash the Knicks this year. I'm just let y'all know.
Premier Pete, name 5 Knicks
right now.
Right now.
I mean, listen, you got Carmelo.
Yes.
Okay. First, why are you trying to do this to me?
I'm just saying that don't be a Knicks fan.
Carmelo Stoudemire. Don Trevius Winters. Do you know him?
Who that?
Yo, he been trying to get on the Knicks for 20 years. Out of shape ass. You know, they ain't never get on the Knicks.
Yo, Bleek, man, once again, man, thanks for coming through.
Man.
Yo, let's wrap this up. Dallas Penn, man, it's always been an honor. I can't believe we're going into our 3rd fucking year. My dude, salutes. How many times are you going to quit the show this year?
At least another 10 times.
At least another.
Well, anyway, man,
but good to be. Listen, forget when I'm not here. Good to be here. Good to be amongst y'all. I mean, again, great to meet you, Bleek. Great to talk with you. I really hope anytime Dumai comes on a speaker somewhere. You know what I mean? Rebecca. I don't look in nobody's wallet, but I hope you get some bread from that because, again, it's a party starter. All right?
You know it.
It gets shit bouncing.
There you go. Premium.
Oh, man, listen, the greatest thing I like about having Bleek here is just the history. You see, I grew up in Coney Island. I'm Italian.
Oh, okay.
But I grew up in Coney Island. So the point I'm trying to make is like Jay and that whole run for Italians always he was like an Italian, like he really he knows the whole ins and outs of the mobs type shit, you know what I mean? So
and everything we did was off y'all movies.
Yeah,
man.
so I mean, so I'm saying we really related to that, and it's love, and it's really good to hear your story, man. Here, but Combat, man, it's a blessing to be here with everybody, man. Not only just really just being in his room and just being being free and just pushing towards a dream. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has different dreams, but just pushing towards.
Love you, man. Pause, but love you, man. Just Blaze.
I'm just happy to be here, man. It's the Combat Jack show. I've been here a couple months.
It could become the Just Blaze and Friends show.
Yeah,
if I cut that check, right,
I need you to pay
that check.
Bleek, they trying to get me to buy the show.
Yeah, buy the show.
Yo, and you know he buys studios like no other.
Yeah, buy the show. just show me where to sign, Just.
Nah, but it's good to be here. I'm happy to be here. Happy to see one of my old friends, my old brothers I ain't seen in a couple of years now.
Yeah.
It's always good to reconnect with family. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, and just real quick, tonight, well, by the time the internet's here, it'll be too late. But tonight and every Wednesday at Victor and Spoils on 105 Rivington and Lower East Side, me and my man Herbert Holler's doing a little 80s electro thing.
I'm breakdancing tonight.
Yes, please do come through. This Saturday, I'm doing PS1 Museum of Modern Art.
Long Island City.
Queens, Long Island City.
Yeah.
That's going to be crazy. There's going to be some special guests and friends coming through coming through as well. And Sunday, I'm doing the DL on the Lower East Side with me, Cosmo Baker, and a bunch of other people. It's going to be a very DJ-filled weekend for me.
Nice.
So if you can make it out, come through.
Yo, I just want to say salutes to the Combat Jack Show, 2 years in the can. Shout out to Memphis Bleek.
My G.
You know, November 1st, plant your flag. Barclays Center, New York Knicks versus the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah,
you know
bring it
on.
on.
If you ain't get your tickets,
That's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be mayhem. We're gonna be out there with the Kush gang.
Boy.
You know, I don't know how it's going. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be the crime. I don't know, man. But outside of that,
There's gonna be 3 hours where ain't nobody doing no crime.
Word.
Yeah.
I mean, Wall Street will be fucking up.
Yeah,
shit,
but the beginning Brooklyn Net fans are going to be dudes wearing slippers, U-neck tees.
Oh, true,
and
true.
like the motherfucking hipster dudes with the corduroy pants. And I mean, listen,
Nah,
in the beginning, it'll be like that.
And lastly, Combat's been tweeting it over the past few days. You know, officially A3C Atlanta Combat Jack Show Invasion. You know what I'm saying? Killer Mike.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be crazy. Working on that barbecue.
Tons of special.
You know what I mean?
guests.
Stank on your studios. It's going down.
Yeah.
Cheer.
So the barbecue is going to be in Stank on your studios?
We're taking it over, man.
There you go. Internets. Thank each and every one of you, man, for making this happen, man. Yo, our 3rd year, we ain't never going to stop. Dream them dreams, grow up and live them dreams, because a life without dreams is black and white, and the universe flows in technicolor and surround sound.
Blow.
Damn, Ben Amin?
Shit.
Is playing that mix again?
Ben Amin, yo, that mix was crazy.
Ben Amin, yo.
Hell no.
Illuminati!
www.pncradio.fm